shirt. Same day, different time, different subject, different cold case, guys. We're gonna go crime scene photos. Yeah, we have a crime here. One of the most famous of all time, DB Cooper. I want to cover DB Cooper because there's been unsolved mysteries. There's been YouTubers there. They gave their perspective on DB Cooper. I'm gonna do my own perspective and my own opinion on it, and I'm also gonna do a little research, see if we can do something fun with my Google Earth. So I have a couple locations here up about DB Cooper in advance, but there's one thing we're going to take a look at particular, see here, but we're going to do reviewer style investigation on DB Cooper cold case, see if we can find more than, what is it, Brian Ingram or something, the money that was found. Wow, unbelievable story. We're jumping right into DB Cooper cold case, trying to take our investigative skills to another level, really, and apply it to one of the biggest cold cases ever, DB Cooper. Hey, Carbon, see us more first. Yes, Ahmed said, yo, brother Ahmed, Carbon, see us more. How you guys doing? How is everyone today? It is 3:26 p.m. in the afternoon. Is it Saturday, guys? Does it feel like Saturday to you? We did one stream already, everyone. It was the, what is it? I can't say her first name. It's a beautiful first name, but we did Sienna Ann Miller. That was a wonderful, awesome fucking case, guys. Check that stream out if you missed it. I don't know if you guys watched that. It was amazing. What's up, Ahmed? How are you? Carver sees more. Ahmed, what's up, guys? What are you all up to, man? Let me tell you. What are you guys seeing? You guys going to the movies lately, man? I know I'm going to do DB Cooper, kind of like a movie deal. But what about your movie taste? I know, Carver. What are you guys seeing? Are you going to go see the new Resident Evil? What's everybody going to do? Yeah, what do you guys got planned coming up? But, I know there's no holidays, right? Yeah, man, what is it, already August? Well, no, September 11th isn't a holiday. We don't get off on that day. We got off that day, guys, from our work job. I remember September 11th happened. I got off for that day, finally. But it takes 2 towers and 3,000 people most to die to get for work to call home early. Yeah, so the Odyssey, that's what you did. You, Ahmed? Carbon, did you see the Odyssey, whatever? I don't know if that was you, Carbon, I remember. But how'd you like it? What'd you think, Ahmed? I do a prophecy on the Odyssey, the odd casting of the I say the odd oddities of the casting of the or something. It's a tongue twister. But sorry, guys, I'm making sure I'm looking legit here. Everything's good. Put a little lotion on. We're looking good. Yes. How'd you like it? What do you think, Carbon? Odyssey? Was that what's up, huh? Carver says, yeah, that's right. You said 70. That's what you got it. Yeah, that was you, the 70 millimeter IMAX, remember? In Atlanta. You sure did. I remember. That's where you're from. I remember you from the movie reviews, man. I know you're probably missing those, Carbon. I do have my takes. I know the Resident Evil, the final trailer's out, I guess, today, but, excuse me. But, yeah, man, I'm not getting enough love. I get more love from the true crime community. And I put my skills to more use, than ever before. So I'm sorry, man, but I'll probably be back with more movie reviews or a live stream where we talk movies, and I'll give all my proper perspective. I'm waiting on some groceries now, apparently, so I'm not going nowhere, but I might have to check the phone occasionally. Okay, there you go, guys. If I go black screen, guys, you're not buffering. Stay with me. I need your, excuse me. I'm sorry, guys. I put some lotion because my skin gets dry, and I feel like there's always boogers in my nose, and I'm always paranoid about that because I'm so close. I am close, and I know you guys, I am a dude. I am a dude, so it's like, dude, what's up with the boogers, bro? Like, what's up with you touching your nose? It's like, no, I'm not on drugs. If I was on drugs, y'all, I wouldn't be doing this. I'll tell you that. I'd be off in a room somewhere, doing some stupid shit. So, yeah, I remember Carbon. That's sick in IMAX. Ahmed says, I enjoyed it. I read the original poems, and I thought it was enjoyable. Cool, Ahmed. That's awesome. And you're into Greek mythology, right? That's Greek mythology, guys, right? Awesome. Yeah, man, I'm into history and all that. I am. So that is cool that you are, but you know a lot more than me, Ahmed, when it comes to the mythology, I'm sure. That's cool. You guys enjoyed it. Carbon, I know you did. I remember. Carbon CS More, so I'm always down for whatever you want to do, man. I'll always be here. Thanks, Carbon CS More. Yes, baby. I figured this is a lot probably more interesting and more interactive, right, than the movies thing. I think, and you bring a lot to the table, Carbon CS More. You have, I don't know where you, man, I know where you can't, where we met, but wow, just to see you on able to flip mode, like you're able to adapt, like I'm able, you're very interesting, respectable person. I really enjoy your presence, Carbon CS More. I enjoy your presence. Thank you for that today and every day. Guys, I gotta put my glasses back on. I really don't like my glasses. They annoy me, believe it or not, but I can't see. Ahmed says 70 millimeter IMAX here is completely sold out for the foreseeable future. I bit my tongue, guys. I'm trying to bite my tongue, guys. I have wounds on my tongue. You guys make me laugh and I bite my tongue. You hear that? I just bit my tongue. That shit hurt because Ahmed makes me laugh. Right, they were saying that all over, guys, on my Facebook. It's like sold out. They're like, oh, so many, there's so much. They're trying to go one way, right, Carbon? They're trying to go. I remember they're trying to go one way with the movie, and they're trying to go another. First it's Elliot Page, then it's this, and it's they sold out in IMAX, right? You can't see it unless you see it in what? The 70 millimeter IMAX, right, Carbon? Like the way it's supposed to be meant to be seen, they're saying. It says, I'm into Greek and Egyptian mythology. I like everything from the past, especially the ancient kingdoms, the world powers of the past. Yes, indeed. Egypt, Babylonia, you know, Persia. I love Greece. Yes. Rome. And even us, America. And Europe. And yes, India. You know, all those places, man. Yeah, I love it. I fucking love it. Yeah, let's go. People are very interesting. I say people have to be the most interesting study ever. So we're doing that every day, aren't we? So we know about our history. We have to if we're going to know the crimes committed in history, right? The cover-ups, yes? The cover-ups. There's probably that too going on, I'm sure. But Ahmed, yes, very well. All right, guys, what do you think? Like I said, I'm looking out for my shopping list. One moment, please. Guys, I'm sorry. If my phone, if it goes black, I'm looking for groceries. I have to, like, keep checking. I got the children here. I got to get them a couple of things to drink. It's been very hot, and I can't move. I can't get out the house. I can't move. I'm not going to, you know. I trust. They have phones, and I trust them, but that's not the... Real View doesn't take no chances. All right, guys, but we take chances like D.B. Cooper. What you guys know about D.B. Cooper, Ahmed Carbon? What do you know about D.B. Cooper, the famous D.B. Cooper? What have you heard? I'm going to come right out with where we're going with this, okay? So I'm not going to waste anyone's time with D.B. Cooper and filling you in. I mean, you know the deal here. Basically, this is going to be like the first hijacking ever, pretty much, in 1971, okay? He's never been identified. He goes by D.B. Cooper because apparently he's telling him, just call me D.B. Cooper. So he gets on a plane, all right? He's going to hijack the plane. How he hijacks it, give me a second. I do have to remember. Yeah, it was a bomb. So he just says he has a bomb. And he wants $200,000, which is about 1.6 million today's money, right? Inflate that. That's 2025, 1.6, 200,000 to 71. Imagine inflating that today, even by a year. 1.6 would probably be 1.8 or 1.9 today in 2026, just by a year. And he had 4 parachutes. He wanted 4 parachutes. So what he's going to do is request him to land a plane at a location, whatever. They're going to obey. And he's going to release the passengers, and he's going to fly with the crew or whatever back up with the parachutes and the money, right? Okay, so that's pretty much the gist, right? He's in the plane. So I'm going to get you right there because I don't want to give a fuck. All I care about really is why he told them to call him D.B. Cooper, or the D.B. part. Dan Cooper is the alias. Dan Cooper. I'm sorry I'm laughing. But DB, Dan Cooper, everyone. I don't know if it's Dan Cooper or DB. We see you get the lore, guys. You get the third, but we're gonna stick to Occam's razor here. Even with this cold case, even with this motherfucker is legit. 200,071, 1.6 million on his back. That's not that much. Is it that heavy, y'all? With inflation, is 200,000 feel like 1.6 million? I don't fucking know. We gotta ask DB, but DB's gonna lose some money. Because the money's going to be found. And Ahmed says, is D.B. Cooper? Yeah, he's the bigger. Yeah, he's the plane dude. Not the big, that's the Point Break. Ahmed, you're thinking the movie Point Break with Keanu Reeves and Patrick Swayze, homie. Yes, they would rob the bank and then jump out the plane with the money. But that's Point Break, my friend. We're talking the original plane jumper, D.B. Cooper. Yeah, he's the original plane jumper with money on him. And he's... All right, guys, here we go. So, that's funny. Ahmed says, yeah, that's him, and due to mystery. Right, it's a mystery, right? It's a mystery. Well, guys, the real viewers here, just to tell you, it's you know, I'm putting it down on wax. I want to put my opinion down as everybody else does on their channel. So I just wanted to get mine and see what you guys say about DB, and just record it, you know, and that's it. And just put it on wax for future history, right? Like the Egyptians or the Babylonians, or, you know what I mean? We put that shit on history. So they go back when everything's fucking ashes and sulfur. They go back to the Real Viewer channel for crimes, for true crime. They're like, damn, who was the sickos of the time? Well, let me tell you, the best narrator to the sickos is this channel, right, guys? So, yeah, big mystery. So, big mystery for me is the Dan Cooper. Now, so I like to know, guys, but I'm going to jump right into it. Whatever the Dan Cooper part is, Okay, so let me just show you real quick. This is I gave you the AI, the real viewer style picture, but this is the sketch. Okay, so the crew, you go by passengers. You know what I mean? But maybe a passenger has some information, but they can't be adding much. It's gonna be the crew, the pod, whatever. 3 likes, guys. Thanks for the 3 likes for DB Cooper and the lost money and the lost DB. Where is he? Let's see. So this is DB, like your granddad, not your uncle. Hey, granddad. But he's fucking sick of life. He's ready. He's thought this shit out. Oh, fucking DB. DB's got some balls, yo. 54 years ago. What? DB, I'm biting my tongue again, yo. I said, Ruben, stop doing your streams. You're not supposed to be speaking anymore. I know. I'm just going to spread lies. The viewers going to spread clickbait. Now, I want everybody in here to talk about DB Cooper, man. I want to do some different videos. I want to have fun today, guys. It's Saturday. It's only 3 o'clock. You know I got some cold cases coming up. I got, I got some other shit for us, all right? So, but DB here is a well-known one. But I see this in Unsolved Mysteries as a kid. Like, Robert Stack is narrating. It's like, dun, 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 in the song. And he's like, DB Cooper. And he's like, flies over. And they have a picture of, like, Oregon and Washington. And this night. But, guys, and they have the kid. Some kid here is going to find money. He's going to find DB Cooper's money. $5,800. It's going to be found in 1980. It's going to be found, guys, guess what? 9 years later. All right, almost 10 years later, it's going to wash up. The money's going to survive. Now, my question is, not finding DB. Like, either he's dead or alive, right, guys? Here's the theories, all right? Here's the... So let me finish the story about DB Cooper. So he's like, fuck it, like John List. I don't know if you ever know about John List. Let's go John List. All right, I'm going to write that man down. That man, John List. But guys, I'm on Google Earth, okay? So I want to show you something and see if we can, for fun. You know how I love my Google Earth. I figured, my fight just lost money or his body. But I want to see, like, if we can just trace this money a little bit, where it came from. Because I'm curious to how it ended up where it is by their projection of where he jumped or where he should be, all right, if he did jump. So they're all over this fucking shit, right? So we're going to utilize a little bit of Google Earth, a little bit of locations, a little bit of DB himself. And I'm going to tell you what I think happened to DB Cooper. So let's get there though first. He's on the plane. He gets back up in the air. He doesn't want to kill nobody, right? DB. You know when I say DB, it reminds me of this is a fucking Sopranos, yo. Like, in DB, the dude from the Sopranos, he's like, hey, DB. No? Okay. Anyways, so he's going to hijack an Orient plane. His motive is money. He's got the cash. He's going to haul ass, all right? So let me just give him a minute here. Exactly what they're doing. There was other imitators, of course. There's the shoe bomber after 9/11, right? Remember that. There's plenty of imitators. There's plenty of imitators, a lot of duplicators, but only few can fucking, really pull it off, right? There's only one original motherfucker that's going to spark it all. And we have those, and I even cover half of those when it comes to any of these true crimes. But this is a crime, guys. You can't, even when it's the first of its kind, you cannot, even if it's made up and really creative, just like the real viewer, I can't claim originality. You know what I mean? Shit's been, it's a crime. Even though it's cool. You feel me? It's a crime, DB. So we're gonna find you, criminal fuck. DB took taxpayer money, took the bank's money, y'all. But this kid's gonna find some money, some random dude, some little jit. He's gonna turn it in? What a fucking idiot. I would've took that shit, eBay that shit. Nah, guys, I know eBay in 1980, but you know what I'm saying. I would've took that shit, put it in a safe, broken out about 30 years later. That should be worth, that money be worth triple times the money for the value, for the story, right, guys? Holy shit, you're an idiot. You get to a museum with DB Cooper. What the fuck you talking about museum? There's all this shit they're saving from DB. DB! Is that getting annoying? DB Cooper. Oh, fuck. I remember I was going to tell you what he thinks happened to DB. And I know you think, right? You kind of guy. So, guys, Thanksgiving, he's like, fuck this shit. He goes haywire. He's like, I got a bomb. I shouldn't say that on YouTube, right, guys? Yeah, not like that. So anyways, there's a hijacking thing here. I shouldn't even say that on YouTube. They think I'm on a fucking plane ride. But you got to go airplane mode, right? Is that why they got to go airplane mode, guys? Because of DB Cooper on your cell phone? Well, there's no cell phones, real viewer, in the future. But, I mean, in the past, excuse me. But, guys, let's go through this. So he's going to release the passengers real quick to jump. So you know what's sick, Ahmed? Like I did mention Point Break, right, guys? And Travis Pastrana. Travis Pastrana wanted to prove that Point Break could be done. Excuse me. And some people this is before AI and a CG, really hardcore CGI. Travis Pastrana jumped out of an airplane on MTV or whatever. Yeah, without a parachute. I'm sorry, I'm laughing. It's so fucking crazy. But the real viewer sees this crazy shit, or hears crazy shit, or sees crazy shit, like, it doesn't get me excited or anything. It gets me delirious. I'm like, oh my God. I'm just like, I gotta deal with shit though, right? We gotta look. Excuse me. The groceries are on the way. I'll be right back in a moment in a second, but we're not going, yeah, I remember that. You remember that? Yeah, I'm there. You remember that? Because he said with Keanu Reeves, you know, that shit could be done. You know, people say, no, you can't do it. You know, you can't fucking do it. And I know there was some kind of video recently, guys, with some two chicks, but I don't know if that's real or not. Either way, this shit was real. Travis Pastrana, that's what he does. That's his job. Stunt man, go out there. Man, talk about viral video, yo. If he had his own YouTube and did that shit on his phone, it'd be sick. Sick as fuck. Like, he'd have like 300 million views, 350 fucking million. I bet you that video only has half that, not even, because of the time he released it. But guys, the ratings on that shit, I don't know if that's live, but I forget what it was, but it was sick. I was like, this is fucking wild. I was like, yeah, I want to see the Keanu. And he does Keanu. And he drinks a Red Bull. He drinks an energy. He drinks something. And he jumps out this motherfucker. It felt like ages ago, guys, that people were doing some real-ass XXX shit like that, right? Really, Point Break shit was so fucking innovative. One of my favorite movies, crime movies, has got to be up there with Heat, is going to be Point Break. So underrated. You know, Patrick Swayze, robbing a bank, kicking ass. Keanu Reeves, young gun, ready to fuck. You know what I mean? And Gary Busey, shout out to Biscuit and Sausage. Ahmed, our viral moments happened on TV back then. Ahmed, you're so right, man. It happened on camcorder too, right? It happened on fucking camcorder for us with the hair, you know? Your dad is always on this shit, you know, or your mom, whatever. Whoever the fuck it was, your uncle, your grandpa, whoever was the camera lover. There's someone as a camera lover, it wasn't you. They try to get you to love the camera. And who doesn't love the camera, guys? Real viewer, like, yeah, I'll just go like this, you know, and be like, hey, it's the Real Review. We're just going to do the podcast today, guys. How you feeling? Ahmed says, our viral moments happened on TV back then. Yeah, see, is that more interesting? Or is it, you know, of course, I got to pay the price to get my makeup on. And be like, yeah, put your face on. Put a new shirt on, motherfucker. Like, do you even wash? Yeah, I do wash. I wash my clothes. I just like to wear what I like to wear, I guess. I don't know. No, I'm saying you guys think I'm dirty. I'm just, you know, sorry guys, I'm looking out for groceries for the kids. I'll be right back. We're talking DB Cooper, so I'm stalling, ain't I, like DB. But thank you. Yes, man, that was fucking sick. So DB is back in the air. So what he's going to do, I guess he's going to say, I don't really care how he jumps out, whatever. He could lower the fucker like a cargo plane. I don't give a shit what he does. You know, either way, it's Travis Pastrana's time, and he's jumping out this motherfucker, but he's got a parachute. He's got like 4 parachutes. Isn't that weird? Anyways, listen, I want to say that they found shit, including the money. They found a couple other things scattered about. Now, the Real Review is going to tell you this. I think DB Cooper is dead. I think he's dead. I think he's been fucking dead. I think that's why we haven't found DB. You know what I mean? A trace of DB. But wait a second, there is a trace of DB. You know, there's shit falling everywhere, right? Out of the sky. There's shit falling up in the river, getting washed down from God knows where. You know, because I'm tracing the mountains here. They say he was possibly jumped over the Cascades. But this kid's going to find money near the Tina Bar or whatever. But it's kind of like a river. Like, you could try to, now with Google Earth, you can kind of see actual, like, creeks and lakes and how they go and how shit would flow. Because it's from aerial, you know? We're not going to see Noah's Ark, you know what I mean? I'm not going over Turkey and I'm going to, you know what I mean? I don't even know if that's possible. You know, if they have the satellite over Turkey, over Ararat. I don't know. I don't know how many views that video would get if we went over top. Somebody already did it probably, you know? But you're not allowed probably. Why aren't you allowed if there's nothing there? Like, what's the deal, brother? So, if there's nothing there, then prove it. Like, if, you know, there's nothing to prove. And they're like, well, there's nothing to prove. There's nothing there. Well, you're wasting your time. Well, you're not wasting time by putting, you know, something to bed. You know, put it to rest once and for all. You know, you're going to tuck me in, at least say me in that bedtime story. At least kiss me on my goodnight. You know what I mean? Before you send me off to dreamland. Hey, Rock James. Ahmed says, I think the animals or his corpses just got washed away. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Ahmed. So Ahmed's on it, too. I want to stay. That's what I think. Washed away, washed downstream, washed from the mountains. When summer comes, where it's 10 fucking years to find the money, basically 9 years, right? And this random kid finds it on Tina Bar. I'm there on Google Earth, you know, but I want to. There's other shit found anywhere, like where the jump site is, and they found something. I understand all that, but DB, listen, the reason I'm telling you this is, so I wrote this down, ready? So DB's whole deal was like to get the money, right? So here's what I'm gonna tell you. He had the get rich or die trying attitude way back in 1971, you know? So he's like, yo, so Rock James, wow, what a coincidence. I was just thinking about this case. Scary Snare, what you Rock, what is your opinion on DB Cooper? Listen, Rock, I'm on fucking Google Earth on these locations. We're gonna try to figure out like where this money came from, okay? That's what we're gonna do, the money. Because the reason the money is because he did this for get rich or die trying, you know, in 71. Like, he's not going home. He's walking away dead or with all that money. So leaving the money behind or even losing some of it, like there's a movie called Cliffhanger, y'all, and it's about these fucking criminals with Sylvester Stallone. I'm sure you know, right, Carbon? I'm sure if you're still there, man. Everybody's Ahmed too, right? Rock James, you've seen this fucking movie. It plays all the time. So, you know, yeah. They lost money in the mountains, dude, and it's like, it's literally like risking their lives. But guess what? They don't risk their lives. They go, you know, they get Stallone to do it. So that's what's up by death, by threat of death. You know, but that, you know, that's not having DB. DB did it under his own will, threat of death. He's ready. He's getting rich or die trying. That's why the money being left makes me to believe that he's with the money. Like, he wouldn't leave the money. Like, he wouldn't be like, and how does that money survive, y'all? What kind of bag was it kept in? Like, what's the deal with that? Like, how come we find that money but not like a bone or a parachute? He had 4 of them. What's the deal? You know, there's other shit found, but right, guys, like a bone that lasts longer. What is up with the money? Isn't money sensitive? Like, why in that terrain? How does that money last like that? Where is he then? If the money's like, after 9 years, guys, and that money's still. Look at this picture of the money. I brought it for you. Okay, yeah, right, Rock. What the fuck? Homie, you guys, we're gonna start covering. I'm gonna start throwing in these really well-known cases so we can just chill and have a good fucking time, you know, and talk our really fucking theories on these really mysterious cases, right, guys? And just record it and have it there. We're gonna jump on Zodiac eventually. We're gonna throw him down. We're gonna throw these people down. Jack the Ripper will come. All right, guys, but I want to brush up on Jack. It's been a while, some of these cases. So I just want to be a little bit prepared with the new evidence in Jack. I heard there's new evidence like 2 years ago, so I'm writing some DNA shit. Thanks for the 5 likes, guys. Always acknowledge and appreciate the time today. It's Saturday, so thanks for spending it with the Real Man Viewer. I touched grass just yesterday, so I'm ready to go another 4 years without touching any more grass. And we're just going to grind out live stream true crime cold cases and missing persons and talk about other crimes to get, you know, our tools sharpened when it comes to these other ones. So, guys, here's the money. So look at this money. Like, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, because they're going to match the serial number, obviously. But you know what I'm saying? Like, what is that? Who's on the jacks? I don't really deal with much money. I can tell. What is that, 20s, yeah? But yeah, 200,000. But look at that. So how did, there's, you know, look at, they got a map up. It's found here in Tina Bar. We're there on Tina Bar. So this is Tina Bar. If you go closer, it looks like a beach, right? Yeah, it's very beautiful. Look at that. But the Cascade Mountains, I didn't know, were like a line, right, guys? Like some kind of line here. So the Cascade, he jumps. The money's found here. So it's like, where is the streaming here? Like, right? So this comes out here, down to Tina Bar. You know what I mean? How does that money get there from the waters, right? Like, so that's what I'm thinking. Some kind of, right? You're thinking that too. I think I'm gonna say that, but like something from the mount, you know? I was thinking over here somewhere. So we're going to move around a little bit. We're going to try to do a little more on Google Earth. And, maybe, you know, maybe who knows? Maybe, you know, DB be waving to us. And he'd be like, hey, I'm over here, dude. You know, maybe he's standing up upright. And we'll be like, hey, man, been looking for you for 50 fucking years. Where's that money at, brother? No, because, guys, the money. He's not leaving the money behind is my thing. Even if he lands successfully and takes the parachute, takes everything. He didn't take everything. He left a lot of shit behind. It's get rich or die trying, and man, in those I don't care what conditions it was, guys. I really don't. I don't care if the sky was clear. You know, yeah, it was clear for Kobe Bryant too. No, it wasn't. I know what you mean. They went into fall, but whatever. Kobe was really safe. I guess it just whatever. The pilot sucked that day, but the weather has a lot to do with it, and you really can't account for the weather. The weather's unpredictable. Just ask the weatherman. All right, how long does he have a job for? He lucky. If I was his boss, he wouldn't have a job for more than a week. Wait, motherfucker, you told me it was gonna rain today, you son of a bitch. I called off and, you know what I mean? You said it was gonna be sunshine and rain today. I called off to fucking get my kids outside, you bastard. You meteorologist asshole, you know? Liar. You can't predict the weather. They can't predict hurricanes, they can't predict earthquakes, they can't predict tornadoes. They can't predict shit. They can't predict when I'm gonna walk out my door and just run in the street naked, you know what I mean, and just start screaming. Like, I could do that. Like, I'm free to do that, you know what I mean? Like, no one's gonna know. Like, they're not gonna be prepared for that, are they? You guys won't be either. Rock James, yes, Ahmed says, looks like mostly 20s. He does it 20, Dubs, Jackson, right? I'm thinking Jackson. I don't know, I don't like that president. I don't know who the fuck he is, he looks boring. I'm more of an Abraham Lincoln $5 bill, my guy, you know what I mean? I'm more Abe Lincoln, guys, than Washington or Jackson or Ulysses Grant or any of these fuckers. Even Benjamin Franklin, I'd rather take me a fucking $5. Abe Lincoln, baby, all day. Abe Lincoln's got my vote. He's on my team when it comes to this full court press. You know what I'm saying? Abe, in the paint. You know he can ball, dog. See, he's got that slang like the real reviewer. He goes that way, too. No, he doesn't go that way. I don't know. He does. Who knows? He was a fucking freak. No, so yeah, Abe Lincoln, shout out. Rip. But yo, we didn't cover his assassination. Jesus. He's already covered in blood and brains. Mary, who's it? Marianne, who is it? Who's his wife's name? Anyways, praise be to Abe Lincoln, forever and always. So listen, that's the deal, okay? There's cash. He finds the cash, the kid, right? Now you say, what are we looking for here? Well, what we're looking for, it's weird that like shit is found in different areas, but if we go like, what is these mountains? Like, wait a second, like, wow. Like, what are we looking for? We're not looking for Amelia Earhart's plane, that's for sure. Nothing to looking for a plane. What I'm curious to how the money got there, right? So it didn't fall from the sky. That's my point, right? I'm telling it, like, you know, I don't think it, right? What do you think, Rock? It didn't fall from the sky, right? Like, he fell from the sky, yes. But I don't think the money fell from the sky. What do you guys think about that? Like, it fell into the water. Like, it fell from the sky, but the water right there. This is Tina Bar, y'all. So let's take a look at this money washing up. So it's the Oregon River. What is this? A river? The Columbia River. The fuck? So it's a Columbia River. It's a well-known river. Why didn't tell me that? Why did they tell us? I guess they're telling us that. But what the fuck is this? All right, so DB. So guys, I'm gonna go so close I can see DB's nutsack from here. It's Skeletine's nutsack. I can see it from here, dudes. I'm gonna go so close I can see those Jacksons. I can see what president. So listen, I'm gonna go on the beach, all right? Because there's the fucking cool ass. Oh, there's a sandbar, guys. There's like a shoreline. Go right there. I'd be here if I lived here. Fuck that shit. I'd be looking for that mine. I'd be looking for a skeleton, yo. That would be viral. All right, let's take a look here. What is this? What the fuck is this? Oh my God. Guys, I'm gonna stop looking at Google Earth. Yo, what the fuck? Alright, listen, I gotta go get the groceries real quick. I'm seeing shit on Google Earth I shouldn't be seeing. I should stop it now. Guys, I know what I'm looking at. It looks like a sunken boat. That's what I'm saying. It's like, what the fuck is this? What is this shit? Guys, I'm having a great time already. We're finding sunken boats. Give me one moment, everyone. DB, we're gonna find your money, DB. Then donate to the channel. All right, guys. If we find DB Cooper or anything to do with them, guys, we're gonna donate that money to the Real Reviewer channel, okay? And no, guys, we're gonna donate it to you. We're gonna split it up 5 ways. So how much is? What did the kid find? 5,000. So there's still how much money out there, guys? Enough to fucking go around these days, yeah? Shit's worth double, triple today. Huh? What do you think, y'all? Is it worth looking on Google Earth, this motherfucker? I think we find DB, it's worth more than the money. Hey, DB, where you at, sucker? Yo, if I could see a stick here, if I could see a stick on the beach, you know, fuck, and if I could see, what is this, guys? There's like a fucking, oh my god, it's so weird. It's not a glitch. It's like a sunken boat. Like, literally, a sunken boat. So we're gonna find you, DB, you sucker. I'm gonna find his parachutes, guys. What we're gonna look for is the fucking parachutes. Alright? We're gonna look for his parachute. I'm gonna write that down. And you're gonna sit with me until I find the parachute. And if we find DB's parachute, I'm gonna contact the authorities. And I'm gonna say, yo, I think I found his parachute, bro. But parachute, okay, guys? We're looking for the parachutes. The parachutes. That is gonna be our SOS, okay? The parachutes, the color. I'm sure it's colorized. I'm sure it's bright. It's DB. All right, that's our money maker right there. We're not looking for the money. We're not looking for his sunglasses. We ain't looking for his daddy. We ain't looking for his son. We're fucking looking for damn DB's fucking parachute. The Real Reviewer is thinking, what should we be looking for? Well, what can I see that would be unmistakable about DB? His parachute. Sorry, guys, putting away the groceries I got for the kiddo biddos. My son needed batteries. We need batteries for their Xbox controllers. We did a Fortnite little event today. We had a great little time. And now we're having a better time with DB, baby, DB. Alright, guys, let's handle this search for DB. Guys, just real quick, I'm going to show you this. It looks like a boat that's been sunk. It's not like a glitch, because it's, you know, it's Google Earth, yo. It's Google Earth, bro. This shit is actually there. You guys ready? Check this out, bro. Thanks for waiting, guys. So DB, we're gonna look for DB's parachute, y'all. Parachute. But look, so I'm on Google Earth. All right, we're gonna start where the money was found. That's our point of contact. The Columbia River. Look at this. There's like a boat with like a smaller boat. What is that? Like, look at that shit. Y'all see that? Like, these are boats or whatever. And you look, a sunken boat. So if you go right close and you look around, you're like, DB. And you lose it, right? Because you're just like, you're not, oh, there's a boat and it's sunk. What the fuck is that? Whoa, is that a person? Is that like a person laying dead? What the fuck? No fucking way! What is that? Oh, that can't be, it's right on shore. But it's underneath the water. Columbia River, y'all, right where the money's found. Tina Bar. It's right down here, Tina Bar. I think the Tina Bar's right here. Wait, where's the Tina Bar? I went all the way a little bit up there. Oh, shit. The fuck? DB body is worth millions. I know, yeah. I just lost it. Look, I didn't lose it because I didn't lose it. Yeah, I like that. So, what the fuck? Where is DB go? We lost DB. That's how easy. Man, that's a branch, you know, like a lone branch. See, I could tell Branch has been doing this long with Google Earth to know. It's so fucking awesome. We know. Hold on, let's see if we can find that place. Damn. Nah, wasn't that high up. Ooh, DB. Yeah, his body's worth millions, man. Worth right? Worth more than the inflation on the money. Here it is. So we're gonna go DB. This is the river where the money's found. Really up a little bit up it. So there's boats here. There's other shit. So this might be a glitch. What is this? Yeah, it's a glitch. Right? So these are boats, but they're not like fully, right? No, like they're underwater. I don't know what the fuck is going on. What is that though? So if even if there's like, what is like, that looks like, what the fuck? That looks like a person. Like even if those are the hands there or the head here, you know, it looks like it's big enough to be a person. I don't know what the fuck we're looking at here. But I don't know. I mean, what else could I possibly find close? Like, first I gotta like, you know what I mean? You gotta like, do you know guys when you check off like things, like you check shit off? You're like, okay, well this is this, so check, and then you move on from the search area. I'm not a searcher, but I think just by common sense, I'd have to check this out first, and then move on to like, right, other shit to discount it. You know, then I'll be able to move about like the map, guys, easier. You know, because my theory was that it's close to the bar and it's coming from upstream, like up from a mountain or up. I thought it was gonna be higher up, guys, like the parachute and shit like that. But we're talking DB Cooper and the money being there. Then you have something like this on the shoreline. Like maybe he drowned. Like I don't know, but I don't see a parrot. But it could be. That looks like a person. It's so weird. You know, this I don't know. Don't ask me. It's like a boat or something. I don't know. You know, but there's other shit that kind of looks faded, so maybe it's just a glitch in the Google. But these can't be, because these are boats, these are objects, and so should this. But there's other things over there, right? So I don't know. Maybe they're sunken too. Rock James says, dude, he requests incriminates. Oh, okay, increments in 20s only, and only 5,000 inch were found in the 80s. 9 years later. 194,000, you go with numbers, right? Yeah, that's a lot of fucking money, right? Shit. Yeah, man. You know, I'd like to find the money too, or even one bill would be cool to find over here on the shore, right? I guess the kid was just like on, like he's down more. But this is like the Tina Bar basically, but it's on the shoreline somewhere here, randomly. And he's just like, and he's right, finds the cash. Showed you the cash. Where's the freaking fucking cash? Where's the cash? DB. That's what it would look like, I guess. I guess that's what it would look like, right? Stacked up, like actual, factual, without being all fucked up. The city could take 9 years. This money's sitting there. But he's definitely, you know, he's been sitting there for 54 years. No fucking way. That looks really creepy, though. Look like the hands out. Look. That's so weird. Like, these could be, like, arms out. Like, like reaching up to get out. I don't know what this is. It's a boat or something. Very strange, this person here. It doesn't look like a person. Reaching up. Hands here, there'd be arms stuck. It looks like his head's here, though, don't it? Like his arm could be here, his head's here. But no, it looks like kind of the arms are here, stretched up. But that is very strange. All right. I said looking for a parachute. But let's see. The money's, well, let's see if I could find. I'll go upstream more. Because you say, wow, you made it pretty fucking close, you know? Well, he was close. But I was thinking the mountains, you know? I was thinking if we go out further, up further, because, you know, it's going to be found down here, the money. We're going to just keep going up and up. Rock chips, that looks too large to be. Yeah, no, for sure, Rock. But like I said, if we found the parachute, maybe that color, you know, this shit's in color. I was thinking the parachute would be definitely more pronounced, you know. He had 4 of them, right? So one of them he was wearing has to be a little more pronounced. But, you know, if he's in water, forget about it, right? We're not seeing shit. But if he's in shallow water, but you'd be swimming over DB Cooper. It's fucking trippy. But no, yeah, you're totally right, dude. the elements, the fish. I don't know what the fuck's in there. But we're going up the river a little bit, the Columbia River, because I was thinking, they said I think the point was Cascade Mountains, and this river's gonna go all the way. Looks like here. You know. So let's just take a look what's up here. Some land. Okay. Good. So the money would have to flow down, right? That fucking money survived. It wasn't buried there then, right? It didn't like get kicked up, yeah? It must have just flowed down. You know, you just gotta be in the thing. Possible that he's out here and it just, you know, the money got sucked in, right? Or whatever. I don't know how the river works here. Or how the parachute covers pink or orange. Okay, thanks, Rock. Awesome. I was thinking like the mountains, my guy, like, you know, they said the Cascades was the point of jump. So the Cascades is like a whole line, right? I forgot who lived in Oregon. I think it was OPP. Somebody lived in, or not OPP, somebody, yeah, OPP. It's like up here, like this Cascade. See, it's like the mountainous region or some shit. But this is the bar where the money's found. There's your Columbia River. So, see, this is where the kid finds the money. Just about here. That's all, right about here he finds it. So it's very interesting. You know, you're not going to go any, you know, you're thinking, like, right, the money, this is downriver, right? Can't go upstream, right? So the money's going to be flowing from the up down from this point of jump. So he's jumping above. So the money's flowing, boom. Can't be placed there, so he has to be coming from up top. So if you start from the point of contact, or at least a reference point, which is cool, because the money's cool. Point of reference. Let's see if we can find the parachute. You said pink and orange, right? So let's take a good look around first for the pink and orange. I don't know what that is. Could be a piece of something, could be a piece of wood, could be a little dock. This seems to be some kind of old dock. It could be, but that's very pronounced and different from anything around. It's an anomaly, but this is an anomaly too, but it's on land. But yeah, negative. So, but pink and orange, huh? That's, you know, whatever. It's not enough. It's not good enough. This, I don't, you know, the shape is all right, but I don't know what the parachute would probably be fucking way damaged. It wouldn't even be fucking. 50, how many fucking years, right? How would the parachute, I was thinking the mountains was the only way the parachute would survive. You know, not in water and shit, like in the woods? Yeah, but how's the money? Fuck. Pink and, all right, so Rock, the best chance we got to see pink and orange would probably be on land, wouldn't you say? Fucking, I can't see pink and orange in the water, right? Or even a parachute or nothing. We see, you know, I have a better chance, right? Seeing pink and orange dot in the woods, right? Like in the random woods. We got stuck in a tree. I don't fucking know. So the money, you might have dropped the money midair, like some of the money midair. I don't know. I can't see pink and orange guys in the river, so I'm thinking I'm better off just trying to bang this shit out, seeing pink and orange. Yeah, literally, just randomly in the woods. I just people do get stuck. Jurassic Park 3. Yeah, some movies they get stuck, right? In the fucking trees. I can't, the water's not gonna do it. It's gonna disintegrate that shit too. Right? Fuck yeah, the 54 fucking, how many fucking years, guys? Shit. 50-something years. Right? Yeah. I mean, I got a better shot at, you know, this is a needle in a haystack, it literally is, or it's, you know, we don't have much. But give me a moment on this, because if you want to hang with me, guys, I'm going to do this anyways with it without you. So if I stop the stream, I'm still going to search. Because I was going to do it anyways. And I was like, well, I might as well do a stream on DB then. If I'm going to search Google, like for hours or a couple, whatever, how long I feel. To find a parachute or to find, you know, I'm looking for that color. Just give me a second. This is how I will do it. So stay here for a second. If you want, you don't have to. Maybe you could search, find something. Who is it, Oliver? No, I wish, right? I wish I had more on that. It's going to be DB Cooper. He robbed the first hijacker. What's up, sir, Albert? He's the first ever hijacker, and he jumped out of a plane with $200,000 cash and never showed up. Guess what showed up though? The money. It showed up here, but no sign of DB. But a couple other things showed up, sparse, sporadic throughout. But the money is the main. He's not leaving without that money, so he's close to the money, I think, and it's coming from up top of the point where it's found. But I don't know exactly where it's found, but it's around this area. Yeah, right. DB Cooper, one of the biggest mysteries ever. If you find him, he'd be worth more than the money, even though with his inflation, right, guys? You know what I mean? Can't afford shit. But look, let's do this. So the colors, you said pink and orange, huh, Rock? So we're gonna look. At least it's colored, right? I figured the cops would give him something real colored so they could find him. Rock James says, yeah, but being exposed from sometime will fade away in water or land. More chance that it survives land, right, than water. Correct? Easier to see a parachute from the top aerial than it would be the ground. The ground, you'd have to be looking up and you still couldn't see something right above you. But aerial, you're getting it. So guys, give me a moment on this because I'm gonna just go with we have nothing to lose by search, but I have nothing to lose. I wanna search anyways. But DB. Pink and orange, huh? Let's just keep going a little bit. So if he's alive, man, he didn't take credit, huh? He didn't come out. Even the criminals, even serial killers got to come out and take credit. Shit, it's hard for them to probably even, you know that, guys, right? We covered those cases. TV. There's a car, that's cool. Hello, car. They're going to see DB. This is that car right there. This car is. Oh. Parking lot. Okay. Take a look. I want to zoom out for a minute. I'm going to, because I like the little target thing, so I'm going to keep, where are we at? Okay. So stay right here. Nap Landing. That's a cool, that catches my attention. Okay, it's there. Okay. DB Cooper said, I'm getting rich or die trying. I think he's dead for sure, 100%. I always thought he was dead because of the money. Like, even if he lost it, it's just, he did it for the money, man. Don't leave that 5 G's. Damn, bro, I'd be pissed. I'm pissed when I lose a 50 cent. I lose a quarter. Like, where'd that fucking quarter go? Okay. Okay, whatever. Fucking A. Keep going. Like a pipe or something, huh? Doo pipe. Is it a doo-doo pipe? Doo-doo brown. Doo-doo brown. Check it out. So we're just gonna go upstream a little bit on the shore. See, it could be on the left side of the shore. I don't know. Who fucking knows, right? We have nothing to lose by trying to know. By looking. Hey, DB. Your viewer's gonna find you, buddy. We'll find your parachute. It's like something in the water to mark it. Those are cool. The water is so scary, isn't it, guys? The water is so fucking scary. I don't want to see nothing in it, I'm like, this big fucking megalodon or something. Like, oh no. Those videos? That shit scares the fuck out of your viewer. Underneath us, guys. The unknown. So looking for the pink or colored parachute, huh? Find it, viewer. Find us something that resembles. Well, I'm trying to find something that resembles it, but there's nothing right now on this side of the river. On the Columbia River. Columbiano. Okay. Plus I got that IMAX 2009, yo. This shit ain't 4K. I know that's possible. But definitely my monitor shit. Our shit's older than DB Cooper, this case. All right, let's go out a little bit. What is this? Another body of water? No, that's land, right? Okay, whatever. Fuck you. Hey, yo, DB. Can I get them digis? So here's like a... Who's this? You know what this looks like? I don't know what the fuck. It's probably a little thing, but it's like somebody like, what is it? Skiing? Not skiing. Fucking, you know, what is it? Jet ski or something, but not really. Like, I mean, it's on skis. Oh, fuck me. Hey, DB. And we're gonna find dude. We're gonna find homeboy. Over the canopy, look for an area that might have fade dead areas. Oh, really? Side of impact. Yeah, very good. All right. So you give me a good point there, Rock. What a good point of reference, dude. All right, hold on. Let's take a look. Okay, Rock, very well. So I want to start by the money real quick again. Yeah, Rock, very good. Fucking A, fuck the color, right? Just look for point of impact, right? So point of impact, the money's going to be around here. Let's start a little bit down, like Rock is saying, and look for point of impact above the trees. Let's say about right here, yeah. That's good, man. I'm looking for color. And the 6 likes, guys. Thanks for just liking me. Search Google Earth. Shit. I mean, what do we got to lose in DB, right? Rock, we get somebody to find his body. Somebody said he worth millions of bucks. Well, fuck. Whoa. Let's do it. Rock. And if you guys, you guys are helping, so you know your viewer's not going to hog. I'll split his body up between us evenly, I swear. If we find him, yeah, I swear to God, I'll split up his body evenly. I'll get an arm, you get a leg. We'll be straight, yeah? No, I meant the money. We'll split up the money, guys. All right, so here's like a boat, see? I'm legitimate with this. I love this fucking shit. Here's the boat. Yeah, I got you, brother. Here's like some piece of shit. You know what I mean, though? Like, here's a ladder. See, like, you can make shit out. Like, you actually literally see that that's a fucking ladder. Probably a tire. You know what I mean? That's how close we are, y'all. Hey, Kaj. Look at this shit. If it was like, I could actually see if it was I could see a fucker's body, like if he was right here laying. I'm like, well, that fucker's gone. Look at that ladder. It's a fucking ladder. Yes, hit the likes. Thanks, Rock. Yes, hi, sorry, guys. Thank you, Kaj. How are you, Odos, today? But look at that. Ooh, it's amazing. Come on, guys. Tire, ladder. That could be even under a little bit dim water because there's a boat here. You know? Sometimes it can fill up with water, right? I don't know, man. That's so cool. Thanks for the 7 likes, guys. Yeah, we get so close, it's unreal. Like, I could literally touch that ladder. Like, I lift it up. Right here. Remember, lift it up? What they do? Lift it. That's a tire. Fling. Here's the ladder. Here, I'm going to lift it up for you. Whee! There's some debris here of some kind. You know, very cool. Very cool. But, okay, Rock, I'm ready. I'm going to look now. Kaj is doing good. I hope everyone else too. Thank you, Kaj. We're doing wonderful. Appreciate you. All right, guys, we're not going to look in too much inland. I want to stay by the water because the money's there, right? You stay with them, follow the money. What do they say, guys? Follow the money. Follow the paper trail. So let's go. So where's my little marker? Where'd you go, Tina Bar? Tina Bar, guys. That's where the money's found. So all you got to know, DB, he jumps out, 200,000, first hijacker in history, never found. Only the money. Where is he? Well... see if he's hanging out in the trees. What is that? They put shit in the water, huh? Or it's like something, but it's faded, you know, or it's underwater. See, that's the thing here. It's literally underwater, or it has to be because it's there, but it's not on top. It's like a boat. You know what I'm saying? Like boats would be sunk or some shit. Why do people looking at Google Earth going there and shit? Is that a boat, yo? Under the water? That shit looks... what the fuck is that? Oh my God. I don't go in the water. I watch Jaws. Carmen knows me. I don't go in the fucking water because of that movie. What is that thing? Oh my God. So cool. Whatever it is, it's cool, man. I hope it'd be cool if it's a glitch. It's cool, right, guys? I don't know what the fuck that is. Like a damn boat over there. This is, you know, a dock or some fucking rock or whatever. Ain't nothing interests me there, right? Nothing. Okay, impact. Sorry, Rock. I'm getting fucking... lost in Google Earth. I love it. All right, impact on trees, right? Because if you can find the parachute, we'll get you DBBs. It's a road of some kind, huh? They cut a road in there? Some dirt road? Gotcha. Thanks for the 8 likes, guys. We're looking for DB Cooper's parachute. All right, any sign of DB? As we're at in the area where the money's found, we're gonna hit up north. We're looking for, like Rock said, any kind of impact or color on the trees. If you know, in the water, we're dead in the water, literally. If he's landed in the water, or the money's in the water, you would think he's in there, right? But you know, we gotta take a chance that the like he does, like it fell out. That little bit fell out, and he might have landed it. Maybe disconnected the parachute, right? He got stuck in the trees per usual, like every other movie, and he disconnects, and the parachute's there to be found. That would probably be the biggest piece of evidence you could ever find, would be his parachutes. He has 4 of them. One's going to be on him. Kasha says, do we know what height the plane was? You know what? It is there. It is there. The height apparently is survivable. Let's put it that way. The height is survivable. Hence why this legend continues to live. Because there's a chance he lived. Yeah, it's a chance he could pull it off. The conditions being right, so that's why the mystery is it's not certain death. If he's got the balls, Kaj, he's got the guts, he's got the money, he always got to do is jump and do the rest. Give me a second, because we're gonna still stay by the trees, but something tells me shoreline shit. That money is gonna be our hit. But I gotta stay kind of on track. It's like, what track? I don't know what track. That's the point. All right, we're back to this boat area. Really, I got all the way back here. No shit balls. Cool. So you see, got boats here. I figure. Fascinates me, the shoreline, though. For some reason, I'm still by the shore. Those are rocks. Or coral, you know what I mean? Rocks. The earth. DB. Come on, Deeb. They call me DB Cooper. Why isn't there a movie about DB Cooper, like an actual movie? Didn't people think it's gonna be corny? This is corny? Shit, either way you look at it, motherfucker's epic. He's legend. There's something here, like a couch or something. What is that? Is that a couch? You know, don't tell me it gets so close. Is it a dumpster? It's either a dumpster or a couch. Either one. It gets so far. It's blocking the road. You don't want people going this way, obviously. Whatever the fuck that is. Yeah, we said it's either or. Man-made. Let's see. Not nature-made. Keep going in these. This is a good little spot. Where's Tina Bar? I want to keep myself in reference to Tina. It's down here. Okay, so the money's here. We're going to start going up a little bit. I don't waste time down there. I think it's coming from up top. Come on, DB. Guys, let's shoot up a little bit. Let's focus on little areas for a second, analyzing them. Like Rock said, right? Look for the color, look for the impact of a tree. That's not impact, but I'm looking like deadness, right? Deadness, brownness. There's some brownness up here a little bit, but we, impact. I remember Jurassic Park 3 when they got stuck in the tree. And the dead body was still there and stuck with the parachute. That was months though, and it looked like years. And that's for your movie's sake, right? But I bet, like Rock's saying, that should be hard to even find a string by now. This is the coral. What fascinates me is I'm going to check every damn thing I can quickly as I can, multiple times if I want to see what is going down here. Not close enough. Not significant enough. Nothing there of interest. So we're going to neglect that area completely. And we got to start knocking shit off. Like, I can't go around the same area, honestly. I don't want to do that. If I go around one area once, thorough enough, that's it. I shouldn't have to come back to it and waste my time. OPP, hey OPP. Nice, the PND, yes. We're looking for DB. You know how we do it. We're using Google Earth. I'm not looking for DB. I'm looking for actually the parachute if we can. Just the colors. How you doing, OPP? You live around this part. I thought you live in Oregon, right? We're in the Cascade Mountains, right? I thought you jumped in the Cascade. The money's going to show up here at Tina Bar, just down Columbia River. What's up with Oregon and the Cascade Mountains, OPP? Is there any legends out there about this man, DB Cooper? Anything else being found? What do you think? Could you ever walk these beaches? If I sent you coordinates, could you walk out here, dude? Could you walk out here, OPP, if I sent you coordinates? Thanks for the 9 likes, guys. I have something I want you to check out, or a couple of things. If I sent you a couple coordinates in this location, could you go there and just kick some fucking buckets over for me? Kick some boxes over, you feel me? Kick some rocks over. But see, there's nothing here on the beach. He says, yep, I live in Eugene, a couple hours south of PDX and the 5. Well, let me know, brother, because I have some things I would love for you to check out already. There's one thing in particular. It would be hard, but no, I don't want to fucking do that to you if it's hard, dude. Fuck all that. Rock Chain says, the algae might be covered up with muddy water if in river. Yeah, like I said, Kai said that you're right, Rock. Kai says, do you think that the snow that had been there when he jumped in November cushioned was landing? I'm thinking we have a better shot in the mountains. I want OPP maybe to lead me to the Cascades where there would be possible mountains. Like, yeah, I'm thinking we have a better shot there, Kaj, or in the trees, like Rock said, looking for the impact, you know. But the water is like a really, really. I have something in the water close to the shore though. So if OPP ever makes a trip down that way, not on my down, you know, I don't want him to force anything, but if he's never out this way, dude, I would lead you to a certain area. That's all for water's sake. Or you wouldn't have to, like, I don't think it's even that deep, but I don't even know. You wouldn't have to do shit like that. I just want to lead you to see if you see anything. Suave Island, do you know that? It's really far. Yeah, see, Tina Bar. The money's here, OPP. DB, $5,800 here. The kid finds it. So I'm thinking he's around here somewhere, you know, either on land or in river or in water. But we can't go fucking scuba diving, you know. That's a boat on top of the water. I don't know. I think he might be up there. OPP, what about the mountains up here? Like Kaj is saying, where can I go up on the mountains, dude? Because I go aerial real quick over some mountains. This is the Cascade. I thought they said it was like, so the Cascade would be here, like all this. It's a popular place to go on hot days, is it? Yeah, man. I feel like, wow. Let's take a look. Hold on. So Tina Bar. The money's going to be here. So it either drops out of the sky into the water, or he's in the water with the money, right? Which it's either or. Or he walks with the money and leave. No, it doesn't. So it's either or. Either drops out of him, guys, right? Out of the sky with him. The money separates. Listen, if he loses some of the money, he loses all the money. That's my point. And he'd lose it flying out of the plane, dropping it, or he'd lose it when he's with it on the ground dead. You know? So, but if he loses some of the money, the money would be all the money. So, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this don't make sense, does it? That's why it's a little bit, we got to go Occam's, you know, and be like, okay, well, then some of the money either dropped out when he's flying, he's still, right, he landed somewhere else, or he's with the money and there's more money, but that little bit of money got out. It's water. It's in the water, right? It's all waterized. Where do you find it? In the water, on land? Probably on land, washed up, or, like, you know what I mean? Like, how is that? Did it really come from the sky, or did it come from the water? Because we know he's dropping out the fucking sky. OPP says it would have been easy as hell for him to land somewhere and ditch the parachute and pretend to be a drifter. Right. That was probably his plan, yeah? DB Cooper in the house, right? Just fucking like the movies. Yeah, before the movies, it's DB Coop. He's got the fucking vision. No doubt about it. Could have hitchhiked away. I agree. You know? But he leaves some shit on different areas, so he's not doing that. You know, like there's a passport somewhere out, like there's a little piece of paper on an island or something. So this shit's scattered. So yeah, it's shit dropping. So as he's falling, he's dropping shit. See? So that's why you could just follow the trail of the drops. Right? I would think. Because he's not on the ground dropping this shit. He's in the air. Because there's stuff dropped in different locations, guys. There's different locations. There's like... Yeah, there's too many different locations. There's other shit found. So there's, what is found? There's the recovered airline ticket, or something. And there's the money. And there's like something else found. I don't know if the airline ticket was found, guys, on the ground, but there's other shit found. But the real find is 9 years later. And that money's still in great condition 9 years later. Why? Why is that money so good and we can't find anything at DB? Because maybe he got away, right? That money dropped and he got away and hitchhiked like OPP says. OPP says landing at night was a good idea because people, yeah, right? But what about the parachute? He leaves the parachute behind, right? You can't take it with him, right? So we look for the parachute. Then we know if he's alive or dead, right? It makes sense. Where's the parachute? The money's found. You can't really make too much of the money because it leaves, right? It does leave open-ended questions, but no really solid answer. So, but the parachute, like you're saying, he's got to leave it. It's 4 parachutes. You say he took all 4 with him? No, right, OPP? It's the parachute. He said, Rock said it's pink and orange. Thanks for the 9 likes, guys. We're gonna, let me get a little bit more faster, but a little more outer. We're going up because it's gonna go from upstream, the money, if it is fallout, I think. He folds up the parachute and buries it. Gotcha. All 4? Did he take all 4? But you're saying even if it's 1, right? He's gonna bury it? That makes sense. I don't mind that at all. That sounds good. It does. I mean, you know, it's 1971, right? He's got to ditch that parachute. He wants to hide it. He buries it. Nobody knows where he lands. Good shit. The money washes up because it's in the water. He didn't plan that. He dropped it maybe flying out the plane. And I'm starting to like the getaway. You know, guys like Alcatraz dudes, right? Like they really live type deal, like DB. Because the evidence now, the Occam is starting to prove that, hey, possibly just the reason why there's no trace but the money is because it dropped out that little bit and he got away. Like you said, buried his parachute, he's gone. Good shit, Holmes. That's good, OPP. I don't mind that at all. Rock James says, just thinking perhaps he placed some money somewhere in the 5,000 acres to hide it. Right, like he's saying the parachute did should come, the rest, he carried it with him and maybe he didn't throw off investigators at the time. Yeah, man, that's what no, right, that's good, brother. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? Not what I'm saying, but I'm agreeing with you guys. That those are all possibilities that I don't think are really far out the realm now, you know, because I'm really, this is getting, yeah, it's like, okay, it's looking like that money was just right, Rock, to hide it or come back for it, yeah, so the kid come up and found it, right, because it was protected, it was survived in, yeah, if it was in water, dude, right, that shit couldn't survive for 9 years. I mean, what fucking kind of bag it is, right, but a little bit, it was, yeah, you're right, dude, very good, like he hide it, come back. OPP said, hey, he even hide the fucking parachute. Why not hide money and come back? Everybody does that. Buries money, comes back to a spot. But then you can't find it. It's been 9 years, right? Maybe he's back there every day with the fucking metal detect, right? You can't metal detect money. So, yeah, good point, Rock James. Good point, OPP. You guys are fucking nail on the head. You're fire with this DDB. And I know man, you know, no surprise, baby. You guys are what's up. So, let me just keep looking because I'm very interested. Because, guys, that's what I'm here. You know, I'm here just to do this, honestly. And I say, hey, why not be on live and maybe get some talk about DB while we do it? Because that might keep me company for a little bit, you know? Appreciate you doing this, guys. And you have some great fucking... I think you might help me really come to the conclusion about DB. Just based upon circumstantial and physical, right? And forensics, really. These are like scientific... It's just common sense, too. 100, right? Yeah, thank you guys. This is why I'm here for, because I'm saying I could do this myself and just come out, right, and just search and oh yeah, you know, and all that. But I was like, you know what? Let me have the chat because they're gonna tell me where to go. They're gonna help me if I don't know where to go, and then they can tell me how to think about DB. You know, thank you, 100, right. I love it. Thank you guys. You're gonna make me so emotional. I love it because I've talking about not doing this, man. You know, I'm like, you know what? Everybody does DBs but I'm like, real, if you won't do it. You know, you never know. You might have fun. You know, the chat might have fun. They might be interested. So that's all, guys. I wanted to do different things. I don't want to stay on the same depressing stuff most of the time. I'm sorry, you know, I hope you guys agree. And if you're interested, I know you guys are. Man, fucking OPP and damn Rock James on fucking lit fire with DB. All right, guys. So we're going to look a little bit hard, a little harder for the color change. Like Rock was saying first. Because Kaj says, so he's floating through the air. I think he lost control in there for the money. See, that's where, yeah, Kaj, I'm thinking that too. You're on it, you know? I'm thinking that too. That's why hence the trail is shit, like leading. But the last thing's the money, you know? So I'm thinking we're good here. But like Rock said, it could be buried, like OPB with the parachute even, and he's going to come back for it later. So yeah, man, that's great. I didn't think of that, honestly. And I've seen plenty of movies. You guys know that. But that's why I need you. That's why I needed to do this on the live. Very good. Look at this open patch here, but that's ridiculous. Oh yeah, there's no change of color. So the parachute here, I would think an old school parachute, right, Rock, would be really fucking sick. See, even after, right, possibly, you know? You said impact on the trees was beautiful, dude. Like a trail, right? There's some dead brush, but that looks legitimate because we're not gonna have. But that's not. You said like a running pattern, right? Like so if you're gonna fly in, you're gonna be hitting shit, right? And it might leave that trail. Let's take a look at that then. Let me see a trail. To get closer. That would be really. Of course, stuff grows back, but it wouldn't be, you know. That'd be crazy. Yeah, I'm looking at the needle in a haystack with that. I need to really just look for the colors, dude, and the impact, like you're saying. That's fucking crazy. I'm thinking this shit happened yesterday. Shit happened fucking how many years ago, you guys? Sorry, I'm crazy. I'm just like, yeah, it's 54 damn years ago. Remember, viewer, wake up. Sorry, guys, I love the past. You can tell. OPP says, remember in Fargo with Steve Buscemi? Yeah, just like that. I remember that part. And he comes back. Yeah. Or he's gonna come back. He dies, but he buries it. Yeah, in this, he buries it, and he plans on coming back. Right. And it's not to say DB didn't do that, right? Of course. Guys, this is so interesting now to look into the woods even, to see that parachute or see, right? The color would be very significant if it's still there, which is highly improbable, but not impossible. Anything to me is possible. That's why we're alive. I gotta have hope. You guys gotta have hope. Keep it to yourself then if you think it's ridiculous. If you think others will be ridiculous, you wouldn't have hope. You thought it was ridiculous. But, you know, keep it to yourself then. Let's see, what's this? It's in the middle of a pond. It's just a tree or... See, it's just a tree or something, or... I don't know if this ain't water, right? This is like... holes. Wait, what is this? Why is there holes in there? That's weird, huh? Or the shadows, excuse me. That's what I'm looking at, shadows. Shadows of the trees. So I have to remind myself, I'm on Google Earth. Stay on Earth, viewer. So yeah, just shadow of the trees. No discolorations. Everything's pretty same around here where the money's found. I want to go back to closer to where it is. This will be down here. This is the part I was OPP. This here, I was telling the chat here. What is it? Right here. This. I was telling him. OPP, what's that over there in Oregon? What's that? Is that a boat? Is there boats that are sunk, bro? Do they just sink the boats? What is this stuff? Or is this shadows? Like, can't be. What is this? What do you think this is, OPP? Tell me, man. What do you think this is? And this? What is this shit? Where the money was found. Huh? What's that? What's that reaction? What? Who's doing that? What? It's no fucking way. I don't know. I just don't know what in Oregon in this Columbia River, I see shit underwater. You know, from the sky in the shallow water. What is that? It's where the money was found, so it's above. It's just above. The money's gonna be around here, I believe. Seeing a bar. See, I lost it. But I could go right down to it. Because it's so prominent. I have to find it again. I lost it. Let's go up. It's up. Right, could just be mud. Exactly. Yeah, I have no. I mean, you go out there and kick some. You think? Hey, you think you could look like? Let me ask you a question, OBP. If you actually went to this spot, right? See this, and you walked into this area right here, right? You could touch this, no? And you could touch this. Could you touch these things? Is it that deep? How deep are these things? If they're real, say they're underwater, right? OPP, could you go out there and swim real quick? This is the shoreline, it looks like, and touch them? What do you think? Could you, like, touch them without effort? Blockchains, if we find a Pacific, I go dive. Fucking wow, really? You're a diver, Rock. That's crazy. I mean, my point, yeah, that's awesome. The point of reference, I know what you mean, right? I know what you mean, Rock. It really has to be, right? I know, bro. Yeah, I don't have that for you on this one, bro. You know, maybe a cold case, we could really go in some shit, like a car one, right? You were looking for a car, huh? What are you looking for, Rock, when you dive? What are you looking for, brother? Tell me, you want to do a car one? What's that face? Who's doing that? Why are you saying that? Who's doing that face? I don't know that face, guys. I'm getting, but you know. It's a strange pose for this thing. You know, whether it's a dog or an animal or not, or mud, or I don't know what we're looking at. Sorry. But it's very weird. Okay, so Rock, let me know if you do this car. If you do diving like that, you want me to do a cold case where we actually, we think, or I could think we could, you know, surmise that they're in a body of water, like a car, huh? Talk to me, Rock. That's very interesting, dude. If you're willing to go out for it. I mean, I know you said lots of laughs, but if you're serious, I'm serious. I want to really solve a case, man. I really want to get somebody out on Google Earth, dude. Yeah. Thanks for 11 likes. Rock, if you're serious, dude, let me know. I will find a case. And we will find a car in a river or a body of water. We'll find a case that leads to that conclusion. And like and then we'll look for it on Earth. And we'll see if we find it. And then you go out there and dive. If you think it's legit. Any area? You guys, hold on. I don't know if Rock James is joking with me or... Because if he's serious, he does that. I would love to do some cases like that, Rock. I mean, I don't know if that was a joke, though. He said lots of laughs. But the real viewer laughs when he's serious, so I don't know. Rock, man, he says, oh, quiet, I'm sorry. Okay, you're a certified scuba diver. Really? So wait, I know. Oh, really? All right, guys, hold on. He's interesting now. You've been interesting, Rock. I'm saying this is interesting. Really? So if we did a case, Rock. I'm sorry, this is unbelievable. Where OPP says the undertow. Yeah, I was thinking that, right? It could move things. But I'm thinking the parachutes or something. He's got shit on him. I don't know. It's a strange. I think he's going to be found with the money, right where he stands. I don't think but the money has been washed down as possibility, yes. And he's right where he stands, right? But he's heavy. But I don't know. OPP, it's a great story. But Rock, we're going to get back to that, guys. There's something there, but and it looks weird. I don't know, OPP, that if you get out there, man, I'll give you coordinates. You can just go out there and literally swim out there for a second or just wade out there and touch this thing and touch the other thing, if it even exists. Like if it's not a reflection but it would be something like, hey man, if you find it, bro, you could take it to wherever you got to take it to, you know? I'm just telling you, dude. I give you the coordinates. And if you find anything, hey man, if you don't find anything, great. It's just a log or a piece of fucking stick. You ain't got nothing to worry about. But yeah, Rock James, I'm a certified screwdriver. Okay, I'm scuba diver. Okay, but what you're telling me, Rock, is that if we found something, possibly find somebody in a car in a body of water, you would go get it. That's what I want to know, Rock. Does it matter where? What state? Can you tell me a state that's easier for you? And when I will find a case that I think is in body of water, that we can solve it, and I will send you out there, whether it's a car or even a corpse. Or even a fucking parachute. Tell me, dude. I'll do a fucking case tonight, bro. We'll do a case tonight, bro. I'm fucking excited, bro. You really would go out there and make one of these cases real, huh? One of these solves. I tried to do one yesterday, guys. You know, it's still in the court, though. You know, we'll see what they release. But I'm trying to... That's a real saving life thing. That's a real viral video, right, Rock? That's a real attention grabber. And we actually provide proof of what we're doing, right? Come on, Rock, talk to me, baby. I'll give you a case, man. Tell me what state. Just tell me what state you were able to access the easiest for dives, and I'll take you to a body of water. It won't be an ocean. I can't do oceans. We're gonna do lakes, rivers, creeks, shit like that. In your area. OPP me says, if I can find a way out to Swabi, I'll get in touch with you. Yeah, let me know, OPP, if you're out that way at any point in the future, even down the line, dude. I could find this again. I mean, if it's still 2020, they, let us access it, the same way it was year to year. I'm sure you could do that on Google, right? Like Google Earth. But I don't know how to do that, guys. I had to go back years. Could anybody tell me? Like, is there a way, like a button to do that? Like go back to 2025, 2024, see if what things are looking like then? That would be a great feature. I'm sorry, guys. I'm on 2009 iMac. I could barely click shit, man, without it lagging on me. I can't. I get so frustrated. Guys, that really bothers me what we're looking at. Oh, my God. You know, if you take this out and just put that there, it just looks like there's hands up, like someone's drowning. Even if it isn't DB, you know, it looks like a body, you know. And to me, I don't know if somebody's missing around there or I don't know. Is this a car? Is that a fucking car? Is that a car and a body? What is this, guys? That doesn't look right. You know, now I'm starting to think it's somebody else with the car. Like we found somebody that's missing or something, guys. What is that? It's a car, isn't it? It doesn't look like is it a boat? It looks like a boat because you was in water. Maybe we solved the crime. Maybe we solved a cold case. You want me to look? I've been some time. I drove California. California then? Yeah, we're kind of close to Cali here, but not close enough. You want to go Cali, huh? I'm telling you, I'll find something on Google Earth, Rock. I'm not fucking joking, dude. I will find a cold case in the state of California where we can look for something, and I'll find the person that I think is in a car or in a body of water, dude. And I'll send you coordinates, and you just go check it. That's all. Bring your camera with you. What is this? Real quick, I just want to see if there's anybody missing, guys, in this area of Tina Bar. Okay? Like... That'd be so cool. I want cool shit to happen. Why not? Come on, is anybody missing? Oh, yeah, guys. Yeah, okay. The Tina Bar is going to bring up the Cooper shit, huh? The Brian Ingram. Okay, right. The buried in the money. Guys, you're good on that the money shit, huh? I never thought of that. Why didn't I ever think of that shit, dudes? Ooh, fucking burying the money's good. Burying the parachute. Seems legit to me. But that would be, I was thinking water, but you guys, you're right. Probably buried by him. So he did land, huh? Or why would he? Yeah, come back for the cash. Like Fargo. Oh, good shit, guys. Good shit. I'm really starting to think we're good on that, bros. Like, I had a problem with this DB shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, he's fucking dead. No, I think he's alive. He's alive. He's alive. He lived. And yeah, I was thinking, oh man, the internet wants to think that he's fucking off there, right? With the fucking umbrella drink in the Bahamas. But he is. He's at the bar. He's gonna, remember, he bought Tina Bar, so he remembers where it is, right? Tina Bar somewhere, yeah? Drink a Pina Colada. Yeah, guys, very good. Very good. No wonder why you guys are the best true crime community on fucking YouTube. Hands down. The best community. The smartest. The most... Really, man, you guys are phenomenal. Holy, I'm smiling because, you know, Rock James, OPP, especially Rock on this fire. Kaj was in here on it too. Who else am I leaving out? Somebody else was here. I'm sorry if I leave you out, but you know I love you. Man, Rock James, though, unreal. And OPP came in on that drip. Y'all on that drip? Y'all on that drip? Holy shit. You're dripping like DB. And he's dripping money, not water, guys. Very well. I'm really satisfied. I don't even think there's a reason for me to look around for him. Because, you know, you guys really, I think, nailed it. I think you nailed it. It, like, made sense to me. The money's buried. That's why he survives. He landed. You know what I'm saying? Very good. Very well. The fucking FBI, right? They're fucking pissed. They're pissed at Mr. DB. He got away. Rock James, I'll see if my bro would join. He used to work with Whitewater Rescue, the buddy system. Rock, I know what you're saying, man. You're saying real review would bring me something significant, right? Like, you want to see Google Earth. You actually want to see, like, that one case, right? The dude was looking around Google Earth, and he actually saw the car in the shallow water. You want to see it, right? You want to actually see, like, you want to see it, something where you know as soon as you see it, right? I can't give you that, you know, but I can try. You know, I could try harder. How's that, Rock? I could try harder, man, to give you something more crystal. but it has to be the right case, you know, because we got to be looking in the right area. OPP says it was the perfect crime. OPP said homeboy pulled it off. Yeah, it looks to be the case. It really does. It really does. You guys really helped the real reviewer come to one of these cold case mysteries. I did not know about, think about that. And I didn't, yeah, I just didn't like think that action was the thing for him. And it was, because really my brain was shut off, guys, to the fact that he's dead. And the money being found, thinking he got rich or died trying. But he did get rich, and he did. That's only 5 G's of it. So he's really inflation. Yeah, homeboy pulled it off, says OPP. Just give me 1 second before we go on this, guys, because I think there's no point in me looking around anymore on Google Earth. I just want to see if there's any missing people, honestly, or cars, or missing in that area, because this is a weird anomaly. And I just want to see if we can explain it real quick, and if not, we'll move on. I mean, we're not move on, but, you know, we'll go to another case, guys. I have to find one for Rock. We'll have to find one. And I'm not going to research without you guys on here, like, looking. Right? You guys like that shit or not? You want me to find you something beforehand, or do you like the research? I don't know what you guys like with the Google Earth. I know because you guys have it at your disposal. So I don't know if it's a unique thing. So where was this place exactly? Tina Bar, though? Like, what would we call it besides Tina Bar? But how would you drive your car off a fucking... There's nowhere to... How do you get on this, guys? How do you get on this fucking bar? Does anybody know? Is there a road? Yeah, it's a fucking... What is this shit? Wow, guys, how do you get on this shit? This is wild, y'all. I don't think there's anybody... What the fuck is this? I'm sorry, I'm confused about, like, how you even get to this location. Well, holy shit. It's so scary. It's like, guys, there's nothing out here, yo. Who the fuck is going out here? Oh, my God. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm trying to look for civilization. I see boats and shit, but I don't see any people. It's like Maximum Overdrive. It's like a Stephen King fucking movie. Where is everybody? Damn, dude. How do you get out here, yo? I'm tripping. This is crazy. Yeah, I'm talking crazy because I feel like I'm fucking going in crazy. What is this shit? Hold on. It's nuts. You know what's funny? It just keeps coming up. DB. Okay. That's strange. I was just trying to see, guys, because that anomaly, I always... So strange, some of these anomalies. I'm interested. They interest me. I don't know what it is. I think there's something I did as a kid or something that kind of reminds me of this, guys. I don't know what it is, but with the Google Earth and seeing shit, I want to go out there and see if it's kick it over. I don't know what the fuck I'm thinking about, but it's like some kind of past thing that was kind of like this, but not to this greatness. So, Tina Bar. Okay. But that's all it is. It's not going to give us anything else. Okay. Yeah, it's like shadows or both. Like, it's so weird. All right. I think we have it there. I mean, guys, what do you think? I think the chat is in agreement. I think we're all in agreement here with DB. 11 likes, guys. Thanks for 11 likes. I think we did this therapy session with the Real Reviewer. Really, I had to go through therapy, guys, the hard way. It's not easy to get me through to, get through to me. But you got through to me. I think DB walked. But I would think that parachute's somewhere, but maybe took it, like you said, buried it, took it with him, dropped a little bit of cash. Ain't no sweat off his back, especially that 200 thou. We're gonna take one last little look around, and then we will cut this and come back with another one. Rock, I'm gonna try to look for one with a car in a fucking lake, dude. So you gotta give me an hour or two, man. It's gonna take me a few minutes. I have to really go hard on that research, like the search on the Google, to see that something resembles that they would be in bodies of water, And I'll send you, man. Tune in for the next one. I'll be the next one then. I'll find a cold case like that. And we will investigate together and see if we find it. Yeah, these are like mangroves or something, or like, those are cool. All right. I'm just going one more time. Anything catches our eye. But it looks to be that DB, it's looking like, guys, that DB walked it. He walked the walk, he talked the talk. Thanks for the 12 likes, guys. 12 likes for DB, baby. Wow, he's fucking, yeah, he is epic. He's really, it's one hell of a story, guys. You know, there's only few stories told. The greatest story ever told, we know that one. But this one is one hell of a fucking win. Either way, even if he lost, guys, if you think he lost, like the real viewer thought he lost, it doesn't matter. He still won. He's still a legend. Legend of the game. He fucking lives. Sadie hi. I just got back from a long walk to the store. I'm in the heat, and I'm coming here first. Sadie thank you so much. You are amazing. It's an honor to be first on your list, guys, and on your plays. It really is, guys. When you see me go live and you guys get in here, I can't believe it. I'm so happy. I'm like, wow, they're stopping what they're doing in their lives with the people they love or what they have to do rather than spend it with me on these cases. And you guys are here forever, man. We're recorded forever, so this channel is not going anywhere. I never take it down, even if I go, you know, they demonetize me. No, man, I don't take the content down. It's all about the content. It's not about the money, it's about the content. But we should be getting compensated, of course, for our hard work. But okay, guys, I'm looking through. Sammy Chick, I'm sorry, we're wrapping this DB up because what happened here, basically, is we were able to come to the conclusion that DB is got away possibly here, more than likely. He's gotten away. And he has buried shit, and the money was buried. That's why it survived. So very, very well. I could agree with that, you know, being the Occam's razor, right? It sounds perfect. OPP says 110 degrees here. Oh, gosh, get out of Baton Rouge. It's hot today, too, guys, from New York. I don't know why. Rock James says he planned it out perfectly. The results very questionable, but still legendary. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say... I'm sorry, Rock. I didn't mean... Yeah, no. Shit, dude. I mean, to leave it a mystery... It's the perfect mystery. How's that? But yeah, DB's got hella balls. Yeah, we got to give DB that, right? He got some cojones. Straight up. Like you thought Vin Diesel and Triple X and Fast and Furious was fucking cojones. But you were exactly right, Rock. Definitely not fucking a plan of the century, right, guys? No, I don't think it was, because if we end up finding, they end up finding something in this motherfucker's skull, right, guys? Or the fair parachute with a skull, or a skull, period, right? We all be eating, man, fucking A. Damn right, we gave him all the praise tonight. Rock James be the rightest man in the room. You're right, you're already ready, Rock, you're right. I mean, fucking A, you know? He pulled off the impossible here. I'm just looking still, guys, on this island. There's, like, campsites. People are camping. I see. It's really cool. They're like camping on this island, like where DB's money's found. It's fucking sick. Like if I was here though, tell me, Rock, I'd be all over this fucking shore. I'd be all over the fucking ground. Right, guys are all over shit. With a metal detector, I'd be all over. Just having fun looking for DB's lost body, money. Right, guys? Wonderful, but still legendary. Yeah, Rock. Very questionable, the results. I'm sorry, getting weak and hungry. Rock is making me laugh from the gut on that, though. Yeah, right. You're right, brother. I love when I'm told straight, though. It's just funny as fuck. You're right. It was legendary, but it wasn't. Very questionable. The results. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Rock James. You're right. 76 says, I knew I was missing something, but only 4% of charge on the walk home. No, don't do that. Yeah, I'm at 50% here, but I wanted to do this one. I wanted to jump in because I know we do all the really, you know, I wanted to do something fun. I want to do something interesting. I thought I wanted to get told what the fuck was up with DB. And I think I was set straight here, 70s Chick, by Rock James and OPP Media, but especially Rock James. He was on fire with this one. Okay. Okay. I'm just about to go, but obviously, I know what this person's throwing up in the tree. But look, he's littering or something, dude. So I was just looking at the trees still. Excuse me. This. And this looks like this. Like, was he littering? This motherfucker. Is that a parachute? No fucking way. Would you say the color was? Oh my god. Is that parachutes? No. What is this shit? Is this somebody's... What the fuck? What is going on? Oh my god. This is somebody's campsite, but they're littering this shit is up in the tree. Yo, OPP, you gotta get the fuck out here, dog. Just get the fuck out here, man. You wanna make some money? You wanna find DB? What is this shit? Somebody's house. Okay, so somebody's junk. But look, he threw that up in the tree. What is that? Give me a second, guys. Let me just see. I'm gonna put that to rest. Let me see what the parachute looks like. Somebody's littering, dude. And they're throwing that shit up in the tree. You see that? It's up on the top of the tree and one's on the ground. What did DB Cooper's parachute look like? Oh, it's military, huh? Gotcha. We ain't seeing that. Damn, military? His parachute and the other ones? What was the other ones? What the fuck? Hold on, guys. Let's go into the parachutes. Hold on. I'm reading real quick. Sorry, I want to read out loud. Why would he take 4? What is this parachute thing? So during the delay, McClure said Cooper complained the money was delivered in a cloth bag instead of a knapsack, as he had directed, and he now had to improvise a new way to transport the money. Using a pocket knife, he cut the canopy from one of the reserve parachutes and stuffed some of the money into the empty parachute bag. Give me a minute. I want to see a little more. All right. Cooper, okay, he asked him to cut some cord from one of the parachutes to create a safety line for her. Cooper said he would lower the air stair, instructed her to go to the cockpit, close the curtain partition, and between the coach and first class sections and not return. Before she left, the stewardess, looks like McClaw, begged Cooper, please take the bomb with you. Cooper replied he would either disarm it. Where is that? Where is that device? Wait, that's with them too, huh? Hold on, there's a lot of shit here with them. What is that? Wow. Let me see what that looks like. So his parachute is military, but there's 4 other ones, like 3 other ones or whatever. Because one of them he cut up. But what do those look like? I don't know. You said pink and orange, right, Rock? But that's not military. But the pink and orange would be the airlines ones, right? What do they look like? What is the flight? Hold on. What's the flight? The flight's gonna be Northwest NWA. So guys, let's see what is that the color of the NWA Airlines? Let me check that. It's Northwest, huh? Yeah, Northwest Orient Airlines. Okay. What's their color? Color looks like... Yeah? Whatever. Where the fuck? Oh my gosh. I should shut this off. Yeah, those colors are exactly like NWA. What's the problem here? NWA parachute? They're gonna show us what the fuck it looks like? I don't know. They ain't gonna show us what. Can't get a real accurate picture, guys, of what. That's the military one that he had, or they get, right? Maybe he took it with him. Did he have the parachute on him? I don't know. Did he bring it on the flight? Don't know. Color of N. Given to Cooper. Sorry, guys. I gotta be more specific here. Sorry about the typing. Where's the money found? Hold on. The money's found in the color of the parachute. Give me a second, because he wraps it in the parachute. Where's the crime scene photos? Got it. Where is it? Guys, I'm looking for the crime scene photos of the money wrapped in what parachute bag. I guess the bag deteriorated, huh, guys? The parachute color. Don't know exactly. Not on it, but. Huh. This is some shit, huh? I can't get the colors of the parachutes, guys. I really can't. I don't know. I mean, pink and orange, I mean, I hear you. Yeah, you said reserve chutes. So there's civilian back chute, a tan outer container made of soft cotton with a white canopy inside. The 4 parachutes given to DB Cooper included a mix of civilian, right, I want to know the civilian. Tan, olive, drab, green, that's his, the military, and white containers or canopies along with a pink reservoir canopy, just like you said. Included auxiliary reservoir canopy, specifically noted. Okay. The FBI has their own site. We're gonna click it. I wanna know. But this, it's obviously junk, but this thing is in a tree. It's so weird that this, it's not the parachute, obviously he's not carrying that shit. This is the person's junk. But that's up in the tree. One of these. So weird. It is brown. It's been a little impact. Rock James, he had 4 parachutes, only he took 2. Other 2 stayed behind trying to make it so he might take a house. I gotcha. Okay. One, 2. Look a little further up. These people's shit junk, you know? What is all this shit? Shit, the trees. Top of the trees. This shit's way up on the top of the tree. See, that's on the top of the tree. And this is dead. And there is a hole. Like somebody came this way. Or this way. Whatever. Hey, Brian Maxey. Hi, Brian. I'm looking for DB Cooper and he's signing him. DB Cooper, first hijacker. He hijacked, jumped out the plane. Around here, his money was found. He jumped out somewhere around here. But there's a lot of shit around, right, guys? There's a lot of junk. It's hard to tell the junk from actual, right? Like these campsites, you know what I mean? They're throwing shit all over the place. But this thing being up in the tree, it's like, who the fuck does that? Throwing shit like this up in the tree. You know, it's like this is still on the ground. It's like unless it fell from the tree. This fell from the ground. This stuff might be stuck up in the tree, and then it falls. And then nobody gives a fuck. Because it's in the middle of nowhere. See? Whatever. And it would go, this is upstream. But this is like not really nowhere near the money. There it is. Where's Tina Bar? I lost you. Up here is Tina Bar, right? Nope, I'm off somewhere. Where's my little Tina Bar? Well, that was fun. Oh, I'm way up, River. Shit, I'm way up. 13 likes, guys. Thank you for 13 likes. Yeah, I'm way. What the fuck did I get here? Holy shit. Wow. I'm way up, River. The fuck? What's this area? St. Helens. Interesting, right? The whole case is, the whole thing is interesting. But this area is interesting. I mean, I don't know. Thanks for the love. This is, what I'm saying is that nobody threw this up in this tree. This is, I'd say this is the same thing as this. Whatever this is, it's high up in the tree. This is on the ground. So the same item, two of them. So there's two, right? Two parachutes, two items. One's in a tree, high up. One's on the ground because they were both in the tree. One of them fell. Now you have one up in the tree. But I don't know. It doesn't look like it's been sitting there for 54 fucking years. There's a bunch of shit over here. I don't know what this is. They did have some kind of makeshift fucking bomb on them, huh? But who knows? This is weird, though. These items are weird. All right, I'm getting hungry, guys. It is getting 5 p.m. Let's get this DB thing wrapped up. I really appreciate the 13 likes, guys. Brian Maxey, thanks for coming in, brother. We're going to wrap this one up. We're going to be back in about an hour. I say 2 hours, guys. About 7, maybe 8, the latest. Rock, I'm going to get on a case, guys, that has... What we're going to do... Rock, I'm going to put... Man, I don't know if you're with this, Rock. I mean, I'm really going to find you something, brother. We're going to try to find you something to look for, to dive for in California. You are in California? You go anywhere in Cali, huh? You make a phone call, right? Okay. Let's try to solve a case, guys. All right? We're really going to try to... Need a drone? We need a drone. I know we need a drone. Dude, I had a drone for my kid, and I couldn't even work it. It attacked me. I got all cut up. It was a small drone, too. So don't actually... River's not try. But yeah, we need a drone. And, but this stuff is amazing, isn't it? Like, isn't it amazing to see, though? And if it's like, okay, it's not that. It's like, oh, that was pretty close. Let's try again. Let's stay here and try to, it doesn't lose by finders, keepers, loser, weepers, though, That's the thing. Finders, keepers, loser, weepers, guys. So, shit. We find some things, some little awkward things that do have to, wow. Like, those are two looking like weird things, but I don't know. We don't know nothing, but DB more than likely walked. That's what I would say, guys. So more than likely, to me, like after doing this stream, I feel a lot better about the theory that compared to him dying or either dying or getting away, walking, I would say just by everything, by evidence, right, everything discussed with you guys and everything we said, I would say probably 75% he walked, 25% he died. And isn't that weird saying that when you're jumping out of a plane and you're robbing it and shit? Because at my heart, I do want to say different statistics. I do. You want my truth? You want my hardcore truth? I give you the hard truth, but you gotta press me for that, honestly, on shit like this, because it's really a touch and go thing, you know? It's like I can't really, even myself, run with something like, I'd rather play it safe. How's that? The real reviewer on a case like this rather play it safe, and I'd rather say just like DB, he's gonna play it safe, but like Rock said, it's like shit didn't go to plan. So yeah, the new ones are people friendly, says Rock James. What do you mean by, tell me, Rock, what do you mean people friendly? Like, talk to me. Not sure what you mean by that. Ask me again. Ask me in a different way. 76 says, I'm going to watch the replay. That's okay. Yeah, no, it's fun. It was just fun, guys, to go on here and watch a little bit DB. And like I said, I think Googlers are so detective-wise, to get into crime scene-wise, guys, to find things from aerial. It's cool as fuck. It really is. I actually saw a ladder we could actually pick up and with my little finger, if I reached it out long enough. Literally. Amazing view. Just an amazing thing. Nothing could stop it. But we're very limited, like Rock said. We need drones. We need to be on the ground. Even the ground level is not good enough, like on Google, Earth. People use this for street, I think, more than likely. Not for... It has been known, guys. People seen, creatures. They've seen creatures in the ocean. They've seen some weird-ass shit with Google Earth. Yeah, that shit is creepy. So here, I figured, why not apply it to crime? True crime. Why not get to the crime scenes, I was thinking. Just for the videos, I bring you guys to the crime scene. Then it was like, whoa, I'm seeing some anomalies here. Why am I seeing this? What is it? And I'm like, well, I'm a true crime guy. It's like, can't explain. It's so cool. It's fun to me. But drone is way fucking cooler. CCTV is cool. CCTV is even better, guys. I love this. Yeah, Brian, I love the CCTV, guys, when we do cases like that. We don't do that. We haven't done those too many often, but we will start doing those, guys. But there was one with Jennifer Kessie, Brian. I don't know if you were there for that. Brian, I think you were there for that one. I don't know, Brian. You were there for one of the CCTVs, weren't you? We studied that, right? So those are good, too. Rock James says drones. Yup, the drones, man. That's how they do it. That's how they get it done, right? That's how these the scuba diving and drones, right? Send them to the fucking places we can't reach. Rock James says drones move easier to use. Nice, dude. We're gonna figure something out. I think maybe we should do that though, because you gave me a good idea for the next video. A cold case where possibly I think that maybe something could be found in the water, and we'll go look in the location of the last scene to see if we can do our detective work to lead us to them. That's good, Rock. Very good idea for video. We'll do that next. 76 says, have a good drone story that happened to me. You do? Oh my God. Yeah, I heard somebody got decapitated by a drone. I almost got freaking cut up by a drone, but 76, wow. Brian Maxey, yes. Right, Brian? Yeah, Brian was there, I think, for the Jennifer Kessie. I think it was you, Brian, for Jennifer Kessie. But you were there. I think you were there one night for one of these when we did CCTV. And I was analyzing, you were really, like, somebody was like, yeah, right, right? You're like, yeah, we were right. Yeah, you're right. Why aren't they doing it? I'm like, well, didn't have to real review at 3 o'clock in the morning, right, Brian? You got it, Brian. 14 likes, guys. Thanks for the 14 likes for this DB Cooper video. I really appreciate any views or subscribes. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. And as appreciation is an active word, I'm using that as an adjective. So I will do that actively. 76 said, you guys do it actively. Thank you so much. It really warms my heart. My family thanks you, my kids. They're looking forward to the likes. 76 says, and I see the evidence you like it. 76 says, it was like a spy or alien drone or maybe a police drone. It happened early this summer. Yeah, I've seen them in the sky. I saw them in the sky, but I have videos of them before this went all off. It was going yeah, I have videos, guys, on my channel. I was seeing stuff in the sky. I'll tell you, it's on my channel. I tell you the story. Yeah, I get it. They were following me. Yeah, they're not following, but yeah, I don't want to talk about it because I talk about it in my video, guys. It's there. It's on a live stream. I just went live one night because it was bothering the shit out of me. So yes, 70s chick, yeah, it was like, a drone or somebody wasn't a drone. Because drones, they make noise. So this thing was quiet. I get it. Savage Chick, I understand. Right, it's creepy. It's creepy. Rock James says, recall the story of the movie, quote, Fire in the Sky, quote. Yes, I do. I heard that was a hoax. Are you talking about the Walton dude or the dude, Travis? Yeah? Heard it was a hoax. They made it into a movie. Yeah. Heard it was a hoax, dude. I heard he was caught lying. Fire in the Sky. But the Real Reviewer does believe in, not aliens like they're being told to us, like shown to us, because man is making, man has to put it in a form where we can understand certain things, you know. So like when we see these things in the sky or whatever, whether it be a ghost or something in the sky, you can't explain it. It's making itself known in a way that we don't understand. You know, it's new. And it's hard to explain because I can't explain it either, because I'm not from that realm. I'm from the realms below. They are from the realms above. Either way you look at it, alien, godlike, doesn't matter. They're from the realms above. We're from the realms below. But we can understand these things to a degree, to understand them, to protect ourselves from them. And just, that's it. Like he should have been fire in the sky, right? But yeah, those things are creepy. I used to be a kid and think that the aliens were going to come abduct me from my window. I was going to see a bright light and they were going to come get me. Yeah, and do experiments on me. Yeah, fucking sure, dude. Hell yeah, Rock. You know what I mean? The real viewer is not ignorant of the actual mind, you know, and the beliefs of other people. The beliefs of other people can really change your life. You got to watch out for the better or worse. So, but yeah, man, Fire in the Sky, all that shit is interesting as hell. You know, for The Fourth Kind with Mila Jovovich, that's a great alien movie. Let alone it's based on a true story, supposedly. So, check that one out, The Fourth Kind. I do a review on that. It's one of the creepiest movies I've ever seen. So, and it's an alien movie. Believe it or not. Yeah, man. Cool shit. All right, yeah, but 70s chick, yeah, I know what you mean. When you said you were walking a lot, I walk a lot. So, especially at night sometimes. Not all the time, but not anymore since I started seeing that shit. So I told my ex-wife, I had to call her outside, you know? Because I couldn't get this shit really on good video. Guys, I shot a video of some of the stuff. It's on my channel, but I had the phone is shit. Yes, drone was silent. Yes, the drone was silent. Yeah, but I see the Ukraine over there with drones, and it's loud. Like, it sounds loud. It's like a buzzing, you know? And it's moving air, and it's like, no, machines could be heard. Like, machines are silent, yeah. Like the stealth bomber and all that shit. You know, there's silent shit out there, but no. This thing was, I don't know, I have it on there, but I don't know, yeah, the drone will follow you, right? Some of them are drones, like weird drones, but, I don't know. Yeah, it was quiet. Yeah, it was quiet, I know, yeah, they're quiet. And they have little lights on, they kind of look like they would be airplanes, but an airplane makes noise, and so does a helicopter, and so does a drone. So anything man-made is really going to have a sound to it. Especially the dead of night, you know, when I'm looking up and this thing is, you know, following, right? It's following me. It sees me from a distance, but it's not a drone at first. It doesn't look like a drone at first. But there's people walking by, and I'm looking up at this fucking thing. I'm looking at this person next to me, and I told my ex-wife, I was going to ask the person next to me, walking by me, if they could just look up and see if they could see this thing, because they couldn't. And I said, oh, this is crazy. So I went out to my wife and I told her, listen, it's the second, third night. I said, can you come outside, please? I said, there's something in the sky. I said, can you just tell me if I'm seeing this? And then she's like, yes. And then this thing started morphing, and I don't want to talk about it no more after that. It knew I was watching it. It knows I'm the only person outside seeing this shit. That's the damn right. You're the only person seeing it, probably, 70s chick. Because if you're not, it's not, there's a reason for certain things, and it's very intelligent. So it's going to know who's watching it, what camera's on it, even the military things, you know, it knows exactly. It's not stupid. I'm sorry to say, I wish it was, but we're not the smartest thing. I wish we were. If we were, life wouldn't be like this. Rock James said, sounds good. Okay, yep. Rock James, I'm going to do the video, guys, where to find something in the lake or in a body of water. You know, I know the videos, and they go out there, right? We're going to go out there on Google Earth, okay? We're going to solve a case. We're going to start it off as a mystery that I think will lead to us finding something in a body of water, a lake, a creek, okay? We'll go on Google Earth and see if we can find something. And Rock says, hey, reviewer, if you give me something decent, I can make a phone call, maybe make some moves. If it's something right? That pushes, right, Rock? So be ready in 2 hours or so, okay? The next stream is coming, and it's gonna be that. 76, yes, Rock, it's gonna be that. Thank you, Rock. This is a great idea. Thanks for the stream, Rock. You're on fire for this one, dude. You guys are like fucking MVPs. Like, you guys come off the bench, or you know what I mean? You guys are unbelievable. It's like a fucking tag. It's great. It's like a tag team match. You guys, one of you, I'm telling you, I expect at least one or two of you just fire it up on these certain cases. Or all cases, of course, but certain ones you guys shine. 76 says The Fifth Element, a feature. Yeah, that's with Bruce Willis and Joe Mila, one of her first movies. But Bruce, yeah, shout out to Bruce. That's not one of my favorite ones with Chris Tucker and all that, but it's okay. It's The Fifth Element. Yeah, nah, it's all right. The Fourth Kind, 70s chick, but you'll be scared if you, no, don't watch that. You'll be scared. Tony, hey, Tommy, do you think DB Cooper made the jump? Tommy, we just got through that, right? We did, and I was at 75, or where I was at, right, guys? I was at the 75, 25. I said 75 that he made it, and 25 that he didn't. But before this, yeah, I mean, the real reviewer, guys, he's never satisfied until we find. Tommy, you got a good question. I want to be honest, you know. What do you mean he made the jump? Like he made it out the plane? Yeah, dude. How about that? You let me get away with that, Tommy? Yeah, he made it out the plane, dude. Yeah, he made the jump out the plane. Did he stick the landing? You want me to know if he stuck the landing, huh? I don't know, Tommy. I'm kind of thinking he did now, because I'm really thinking he did, dude. I'm thinking like, I mean, we saw some shit on Google there, so you tell me, man. I mean, his body's not there. Like, even if it's his parachute or the fake bomb, right, Tommy? The body's not there. You got to find his body, right? The money's found, right? They're thinking he's there and dead because of the money. That's what I thought, Tommy. As soon as the money, because he's getting rich or die trying. But that's only 5 G's. You know, like the chat say, right? The subs are saying that, you know, the true crime community, they're saying that, hey, he buried the little bit of money, that's why it's found. They kind of got a point of that. If it's in the water for 9 years, it's going to be disintegrated, right? Hence why the other money isn't found, or he has the money and spent it. But those bills are marked, guys. Am I mistaken? The bills are marked, right? That's how they knew that money was DB's. Guess what? He ain't spending this fucking money, is he? How does he laundry this money? I mean, Tommy's got me thinking now, you know? Again, guys, he's got me thinking. Tommy, that's the thing about the money. It's like, is it spent? It's found. It really trips me up with this money thing. The whole point of this mission to risk your life is for the money. So yes, I believe he would risk his life for the money, dead or alive. You know, he's going for it. But do I think he made the landing? Don't know yet. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. 76 said that's why it's a mystery, right? 76 says, and maybe they landed in the tree. Well, that's what I'm thinking too, like Jurassic Park 3. You know, the kid, they land in the tree, but the one dude can't get out of the harness, so he's dead. But the kid gets out. But DB could just release himself and get out, and we'd find the remnants of the thing is, the parachute, like I said, the color, even if it's been 9 years, there's like, what, 2 of them that Rock said he had on him. So one is going to be, there's going to be some remnants of some chute. Like you said, dead or alive. Either he's in the chute or not, or he's dead around, right? The chute, he left the chute behind. You guys say maybe he buried it, OPP said, along with the money. Or separately, possibly. It's just, you don't want things to be found. You know, and he's, like Rock said, he's going through, he did. Tommy says, I mean, he made the landing. He did. You guys think he made the landing, right? You think you really, okay. He made this fucking landing, yeah? There would be proof of the landing. The money's the proof, right? You're saying that money's the proof he made it. Yeah, guys? The money's the proof that he made that landing, right? Nothing else convinces you but that money, right, guys? Talk to me on that. Is that what convinces us all? He made it, right? The money being found. He buried it. It's the only way it's surviving, right? Okay, I like that point, guys. I really do, because if that money's in the water and he died, right? That shit's not showing up like that. How did the kid find it? Give me a second. I just want to make sure there's any detail on how he found it. Like, see. But it could have washed up because it's in the protective bag. I mean, is it still in the parachute bag? then the parachute itself could have survived. Multiple search for the ransom money. All right, guys, 1 month after the hijack, and the FBI distributed lists of ransom serial numbers to financial institutions, casinos. Yeah, I told you, the FBI's all over this money, just like Cliffhanger. You ain't spending this shit unless you can, like, wipe it, like, laundry it. Like, really? Okay, maybe he could, guys, right? That's why he was stealing it. And he knew it would be marked, right? He couldn't spend it. So it's, serial numbers are swindled 30,000. So 2 men used counterfeit $20 bills printed with Cooper's serial numbers to swindle 30,000 from a Newsweek reporter named Carl Fleming in exchange for an interview with the man they falsely claimed was the hijacker. Holy shit, what's that all about? Holy damn. In early Detective Series 3, with the ransom money still missing, the Oregon Journal republished the serial numbers and offered a 1,000 equivalent reward, that's 7 G's today, for the first person to turn in a ransom bill to the newspaper or the FBI. 5,000. The offers remain in effect until Thanksgiving, yada yada. So they did some analysis on the flight data, and they said that physical clues might have been destroyed in the mountains because of the 1980 eruption on Mount St. Helens. Wow, really? That's interesting as well, isn't it? Investigation suspended. They stopped. They're talking about a clip-on tie, DNA, something like that, trying to find this person if he's alive or not. Cigarette butts, he's smoking, stogies, bogeys. He ain't living too long then. Recovered ransom money. So on February 10th of 1980, 8-year-old Brian Ingram was vacationing with his family on the Columbia River at the beachfront known as Tina Bar. You see that about 9 miles downstream from Vancouver, Washington, and 20 miles southwest of Ariel. So as he raked the sandy riverbank to build a campfire, he uncovered 3 packets of the ransom cash. It's only about $5,800. The bills had disintegrated from lengthy exposure to the elements, but were still bundled in rubber bands. FBI technicians confirmed the money was a portion of the ransom. 2 packets of $120 bills, each a third packet of 90, all arranged in the same order as when given to Cooper. It raised more questions than it answered, they said. Initial statement by investigators and scientific consultants were found on the assumption that bundled bills washed freely into the Columbia River from one of its... That's what I think. Okay? I know you guys say, you guys think it's buried, that he landed. I say no. I say it's washed up. That's what I say. That's what I think. I'm not convinced he buried it. I'm not convinced he stuck the landing. I think he's dead. He's in the mountains dead. I always say that, guys. I'm going to say he's dead. I know it's going against the grain, but fucking A, guys. I'm gonna keep it real. I think he's dead. He didn't spend any of the money, y'all. Nobody spent those bills. So what? The kid found it washed up or buried. Sure, the sand washes up. Tide's been 9 years. High tide, low tide. What about that thing I showed you on Google Earth? What is that thing there? Maybe he's right there. It's right next to the shore. Maybe he's right next to the shore. I have no fucking clue. Like OPP said, the river moves shit. So it could be moving it, you know? It moves a lot. And like Kaj said, it melts. The snow from the mountain, right? All this elemental shit can come from the mountains even. And his body could be up there with the parachute like a fucking Mount Everest deal. But some of the money washed. I don't know how he was given the money. You know, they're saying it was just given to him just like that or something. So it's found just like, he didn't like count it out, see, and bury it purposely, guys. It was given to him just like that, they're saying. Just how they gave it to him is how they found it. So he didn't rummage through it. So he either lost it on the jump or he died and it went down the river. Keith. Hey, Keith. Keith says, no, I think he crashed hard. Money found years in the water, washed up. Humans' remains float away, get eaten. It was a nighttime landing in the woods. He wasn't that good. I agree with you. And even Rock admits it, that he didn't plan this out at all good. So that's how a plan like this, when you don't plan a plan out like this, just like he says, it ends up in death. That's how it ends up bad. When you make mistakes on a plan like this, you end up fucking dead. 15 likes. I agree with Keith. Yes, I do. Keith, there's like a little piece. There's something here on the river. There's things in the woods. You know, we're seeing things on Google Earth that need to be checked and kicked over when it comes to DB. Right around here, dude. You know? So, yeah, there's shit. Run back to stream, dude. I mean, I'm going to end it soon. There's shit in the water, you know? I mean, that's it. Either in the mountains, the water, whatever. But I agree with Keith, 100%. I think he crashed hard, too. People who crash, more experienced fucking shooters, parachuters, have skydivers, has crashed and died just as easy. Right, Keith? I mean, you said nighttime too? Fuck all that. The height, the altitude, it's so crazy. Shit. He's done. That money's done. He never spent it because he's dead. He never came back for the rest, even if he buried it, because he's dead. I'm good with Keith. He wasn't that good. Not at all. And even Rock says that. And I think Rock says he got away, right? You think he got away, right, Rock? But you just even said it. The plan was shit. So there you go. When you do a plan like that, you end up dead. You don't end up alive. You don't make mistakes on plans like that. You end up dead. 76 says, remind me of that movie where all the children are stranded on an island and created tribes and they kill Piggy and there's a parachute in the forest and that raises up and down when the wind blows. Try to remember that movie. That's how Waterworld, is it? Or I was thinking The Beach with DiCaprio. Yeah, I'm not sure. Or not Lord of the Flies. I'm not sure, 70s chick. Joe Moody. Hey, Joe, what's up? Sorry. Hey, Joe, thanks for coming in, brother. Shouting to holler. We're about to wrap this one up and go to another one. We're gonna see Rock James give some great views on this case of DB, and as well, he gave the real reviewer a great idea. We're gonna look for a cold case, a missing person to solve with something in body of water. Try to find a car or something big and significant, and try to find and solve a cold case. That's next. That's coming up next, guys. So be here to join us, please. We need your help. Brian Maxey, down with the wind blows. Yes. Any down there was the way the wind blows. Right? Shit goes downhill, right? Right? Shit, motherfuckers trying to escape up. No, it goes downhill. So this is perfect scenario for me. In any one of those cases, but the perfect scenario is that he's dead. That's the perfect plan. That you ended up dead doing this. That's the real reviewer's viewpoint. Occam's. You're fucking dead. You know, you're not Keanu Reeves, you're not Travis Pastrana, just like Keith said. This is 1971. He's like 50. He looks fucking 50, this dude. This dude looks like in his late 40s or some shit. The way he's talking to these people on the plane all nice and shit. Fuck all that, bro. Word up. Amateur. Just like Rock said, he's amateur. Fucking amateur, like Rock said, he's amateur. Just like Keith's saying, amateur dude. Keith said, unfortunately, like the Twin Towers, girl, these old cases are being forgotten due to laziness. Great mysteries. You're right, Keith. Laziness, exactly. Not even they say they don't have the manpower, Keith. No, you got the manpower. You just ain't got the hour. You got the power, but you ain't got the hour to spare for it. So don't give us that bullshit. Keith is right. Laziness. I just got on a stream for 130 minutes. Did some little bit on DB. Right? Hell, I'd say this is a little more cooler, and I feel a little more better about DB than I did any other video research. You know what I mean? Unsolved Mysteries is cool. That one made me feel okay, but it gave me a mystery. But yeah, Keith, you got a point, brother. You were so right. Keith says, thank you for remembering. Thank you, Keith, for allowing me to share these memories with you, sir. Really, Keith, thank you for allowing me to share these people's memories, right? And go into their life and bring up their case again, right? In a new light, right? Same old case in a new light with a new person, with the real review, right? And you guys. So thank you, Keith. It's a pleasure to be able, guys, to bring up these old cases and bring out new things in a new light. So, right? And to maybe get us some more little decent perspective or a good path to start. So maybe we can finish one day. But Keith, you were amazing. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you coming in. I didn't know, you know. I love when you guys sit here and you don't say, I don't even know. I love that part. And you jump, you're like, hey, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, boom. That's it. They're watching the review. They're checking me at the door. I love how you guys check me at the door. I love it. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for testing me, and thank you for giving me the chance, Keith, and all of you. All right, guys, let's wrap up DB. I want to go out to shout out to the chat. Here we go. Keith, of course. Yes, Keith, you were wonderful, man. Thanks a lot. You said truth. Joe Moody. Thank you, Joe, stopping in. I hope work is good. Everything is good, man. You're off. Brian Maxey. Love you, Brian, to the max. 70s Shake, thank you once again, 70. We'll see you in the next one, 70s, right? We need your investigative gumshoe. Keith, of course, blowing it up. But yeah, Tommy. Hey, Tommy. Good to see you again, Tommy and Tony, everybody. Thank you, Tommy. Rock James, rocking it as usual. Rock, man. You are a solid one, my brother. Be here for the next one, Rock. I need you, man. We're going to see if we can send you out in real time, dude. Not in real time, you know, down the line. OPP, of course, always love shouting out. So, guys, I love how it gets consistent, the chat now. Consistency. I love it, seeing the same faces. I love new faces. Don't get us wrong, right? We love that. But you guys, the same old. That's why I'm here, guys. I trust my companions here, right? I trust my true crime community to come through. Whatever case we're bringing, I know someone's gonna remember something and bring the heat. So I'm in the kitchen, guys. So bring the heat. I can stand it. I can withstand the heat. Rock James, they get paid by the hour, not the power. Oh shit, rocking it. That was good. Rock James with the spin on it, baby. I love it, Rock. They get paid by the hour, not the power. Oh boy. Guys, man, if you could see people who treat their jobs like that. We see how we're treated at the service window, right? Or at the fast food joint, or wherever we go to get service. You see how they think that just like that. No, guys, you come to real, if you were at my job or whatever I'm doing for you, whether it's serving a burger, I'm gonna do it with a smile. You're damn right, and I'll make sure you remember. We're gonna, in a good way, guys. Come back for more food. 76 says, and I'm just getting a quick phone call. So we're gonna wrap this up real quick, but that's great, Rock. 76 says, and no one writes great bestsellers like in Cold like Truman Capote. Love, man, that's something we got to cover more, and you guys had to educate me on Cold Blood. I love that movie, Capote, and that's where I first heard about Cold Blood. You imagine that? I heard about it back in the day, but not really researched it until Capote. And then I still didn't research this because I don't know, these killers are. Yeah, they were something, huh? So, yeah, very good story there. You guys got to educate me. We got to do Jack the Ripper and Zodiac, guys. That's going to be next at some point, okay? Zodiac and Jack the Ripper we're going to cover, all right? We're going to throw that fucking on at some point, I think, coming up this week, all right? So we'll do those. We're going to do well-known cases, too. Okay, guys, coming back with a cold case to solve. We're going to look on Google Earth for a body of water, for a car, something significant. Not a body, guys. I'm not going looking for bodies. I'm going to look for a car, all right? Something real, that I think a case that led to a car drop, you know, in a lake. All right, so that was a great idea for a video. Guys, check us in 2 hours. We're coming back. I want to thank those 16 likes for DB Cooper. Never thought DB Cooper video would get 16 likes. Thank you so much. My honor to be here with you guys. We're coming back in a few hours, okay, guys? All right, rest up, get that dinner up. We got to go to work.